I am going to answer the 2 questions that were asked, and then I am going to ask another question. I will post it in here because I don't know if I posted the last ones. So I'm going to post my question before I forget. My fucking fingers aren't working. Okay, so known organizations of monsters or terrors in the world. It's hard to say yes or no because it kind of depends on the era. It's one of those situations when it comes to organizations like known, because cults aren't really, like common. They're not supposed to be, except for like, campaign settings. So, like, you might, when we do like a dragon campaign, the cult of the dragon, the cult of dragons, cult of Tiamat, cult of, fuck, I can't remember the goddamn name of the cult. But like stuff like that will exist, and that obviously might be more well known. But there could be a million cults running around. Now, when it comes to like monsters, organizations of monsters or terrors, that one's very much more specific, even so, to like campaigns. So like the Cult of Dragons might be running around, here and there. They might people you have heard of them or they know that remnants exist throughout different times. But when it comes to like organizations of monsters or like terroristic like creatures, like a group of beholders or mind flayers, that would be more specific to the individual like campaign that we're playing, if that's happening or not. They do exist at different times in the world, but it's just a matter of like what's being interacted with, how they exist, and how common they are. So like right now, for you guys, there really wouldn't be a whole lot of like anything that you guys know about. The most common organization of people, which isn't monsters or like creatures or anything, they're just humanoid or exotic humanoids, would be the Cult of the Dead Three. Like, and that'd be for both sides of the campaign. Evil and good know about the Cult of the Cults of the Dead Three. So you have Ball, Bane, and Merkel, and people that follow them. So you know about that. Monsters specifically, and like greater terrors would be specific to the campaign, for the most part, that I can think of for now. If I add something later, we'll probably elaborate on it. But I don't have anything right now that I'm thinking of. When it comes to places like, again, and it's this specific because like we talk about well-known places of vampires, werewolves, or dens of monsters, there are campaigns that I'm going to explore like specific groups of enemies or types of enemies. So that will be a thing that will happen eventually, and then it will be a thing where we will talk deeper about like what happens and how their rules work and what's going on with those things. But as of right now in your campaign, for this campaign, there's not much in terms of like dens of monsters that you guys are dealing with. It's more like, you know, general random bad guys or bandits hiding out in a corner of the world or some random shit like that. Nothing super insane.
All right,
All
thank you.
faith is there is all faith almost everywhere. Because I don't. There might be like small villages or towns that might experience like where they try to force like a specific like following of a god or something, or like even like a small community of like villages. So like you might have like a cluster of villages or towns or settlements that kind of follow like a certain god. But most cities are considered all faith, so that people are more welcome inside of them. We've talked about like some there's general bad faith gods that like people kind of like frown upon you, but how you follow them is more important. uh, Most regions, in general, don't really. I can't think of any reason that any of them would follow. I guess that's not true. Like if you look at, so given what Zhang Toame is, it's like a very jungle-y nature primal city that is going to be followed heavily by someone like Sylvanas. Um, Let me pull up my gods, and I'm just going to talk about the 13 because like there's a million gods. I don't want to add too many gods unless I want to explore them in a campaign or you guys want to bring them up in a campaign. So when that happens, we'll talk about more gods. But I'm just going to talk about what I have written down already. Gotta find it. So in a place like Idamar, you're probably going to be something a little bit more like Lathander, very like high and holy, yes, kind of like that. Gontarn would probably be something like Gond. And again, I'm just talking like generally what you'll see more often, but it's not necessarily like the person that you have to follow while you're there type of thing. Um, in Virago Fossa, you're probably going to be looking at Sylvanas or Tempest, given who they are. Blade is probably not gonna have like a general person they follow because they're all about like showmanship of combat and things like that. They're very much like a hierarchy of power, like physical power, and there's not really like a god on the 13 that really follows that. Maybe Tempest, because like, I mean, that'd be like a real stretch because of what Tempest embodies, but very unlikely that they have like a specific person they follow. Pillshire, if any of you know who Cyric is, probably know why Cyric is oftenly followed here. Exotica would probably be, it would probably be Sylvanas, or probably Axo, because how they embody like the balance of like the different kinds of people that live there. Acacia's gonna be Mistra, like hands down, pretty much solely, because of how heavily magic based they are. Zuport would probably be something like Kalembor, because knowledge is really important when it comes to trade. Mobexus is going to likely be Bahamut. Both Kakai Kusu and Gom Tarum are going to be likely Gond, like the people that you'd see most often there, given that Kakai Kusu, you'd probably see Mistra and Gond. Glacia's Inn, you'd probably see. There's not really someone that like fits super heavily in there, but it'd probably be like Bahamut or Sylvanas there. I think that's all the places I touched on. Oh yeah, no, I touched on all of them. Yeah. So, but everything is considered all faith. But that's the kind of places in those regions that you'll find more often follow, just not, it's not like an enforcement of following that god. So, like, if you're traveling in the region of Pillshire, if you follow or mention Cyric, you're less likely to get shot or stabbed from someone who is an anti-Cyric follower, if that makes sense.
Yeah, thank you.
I think I answered your entire question with that.
Yes, I am satisfied.
Fantastic. Orthodontist doesn't exist yet.
Ophandronus doesn't exist?
Yes, Ophandronus is not a widely known dragon. Give me a few seconds.
I figured, but I just saw an opportunity and I took it,
He's one of those dragons that's like for the campaign, not for the history of Ljos.
Yeah.
Unless, my players are like, wow, I really, really, really liked Ophandronus and I really want to see him in the campains, then I can...
what about the one that was born from a dragon egg? I don't even know his name, but I have it written down somewhere.
We have not... we're going to wait to discuss that one.
Okay. I'm finding his name right now.
Give me a second, I'm looking for it, because I have like a whole thing of like important deities, like creatures that used to exist.
Dragon.
Okay. There used to exist a handful of dragons. Oh, I didn't even respond to this. I responded with the, here, give me 2 seconds, because this is actually going to be a twofold question on that I was supposed to answer on the, when we talked about the Giant Pantheon, that I was supposed to talk about the Draconic Pantheon. So let me, pull up my notes on that, and I'll talk about this in, on the same vein of the historical dragons of Ljos. So just going over the names that I have written down that are important. Give me a second. The first one I have that's like, dangerous to the world, is called Ovidum. He was named Ovidum the Slaughterer. He was an incredibly powerful dragon in his time. It was like a whole era where he kind of like dominated and just attacked a lot of things. He was insanely powerful, probably Great Worm level or higher. There's not much known on like his history because it's one of those things that like we'll play a campaign and explore it. But like that's just one of the names that I have. I've not developed a ton of draconic beings yet, outside of like the obvious ones. Like specific individual dragons, not gods. Now, we talk about the Draconic Pantheon. There only exists 3 dragons left in the Pantheon. Technically 4, but Io is not a part of the Pantheon. He exists as a draconic being that kind of lives above everything. He's one of the overgods. That's Io. The 3 gods that are left remaining now are Tiamat, Sardior, and Bahamut. They are the 3 remaining draconic gods that live as a draconic in the draconic pantheon. Sardior oversees gem dragons and psionics. Tiamat is a goddess of greed, wealth, vengeance, and the chromatic dragons. And when I say Tiamat, like, obviously we're exploring her. She used to be alive. She's not. Now she's back. I think we kind of figured that out. So she's known. She didn't exist. But now that everything's going on, I think you guys understand with how I'm exploring the story that she does exist again. Bahamut is a god of justice, nobility, and metallic dragons. There are a handful of other gods that used to exist. One of the most important gods that used to exist was Null. He was the god of death, undeath, fate, and time, and he was like one of the like dragon gods. Like, he was one of the most powerful dragon gods. He was so powerful that he was actually worshipped under 2 different versions of him, based on his name. So like, one handled death and undeath, and one version was dealing with fate and time. The one that dealt with fate and time was worshipped as the name Chronepsis, and the god that worshipped, and the god under Null, or like the name of Null that was worshipped as death and undeath, was Falazor. And there was another greater god, this one being less neutral, much more evil. It was Task. He was a god of greed and selfishness. Then you have a few gods that were under those, but still incredibly important to the draconic kind, but kind of the counterparts to the normal pantheons that exist, was Kareska. She was the goddess of dragon magic. So, like, in dragon magic is, like, leagues above normal people magic. So, like, a dragon that can do magic, and would cast, like, dragon magic, a Scorching Ray from a normal person's 2nd level, to be able to cast it at its base level, its base, like, functionality. A base functionality Scorching Ray from, like, a dragon would be equal to, like, a 7th level Scorching Ray. They are much more powerful. Dragon magic is much more potent. This is, like, a weird one that I haven't developed, but I'm writing kind of a piece of and how I'm going to work on it. But Zorkon used to be an aspect of Asgrath or Io. Asgrath and Io are not interchangeable in my world, but if you look up lore on them, they are interchangeable. Io used to have, one of his aspects was known as Zorkon. He was a god of dragonkind and dragonness. So, like, I don't know how else to explain that. It's pretty much like what the idea of being a dragon is. It's really weird. So, like, you know how there's, like, dwarven god, you know how each, like, you know, kind of race has, like, a god that they kind of look up to for the most part in, like, lore. That's what Zorkon was for dragons. He was, like, the dragon god of dragons. It was really weird. Which is why, like, I'm gonna develop him in there because of writing stuff, but, like, I don't have anything super written down. Now, one of the gods that was on the same level, and thought to be a sibling to Bahamut, Sardior, and Tiamat, was Halal. He was a goddess, she was a goddess of draconic humor, inventiveness, inspiration, pleasure, storytelling. She was a person that used to play jokes on the greater gods above her, and she died. And these beings that I'm saying used to exist, they died during a war years before, like, people existed on Ljos. There's a couple of other dead powers that some of them don't have names, and this is just like, and these are kind of like things I'm taking from Forgotten Realms lore and implementing into Ljos. One of them was a deity of mating, one was a deity of protection of hatchlings, one was a deity of vengeance upon enemies. I am probably going to develop all 3 of those, giving the importance. You have Azurul. He was killed by Tiamat. And then Kalza Reynad was a demigod of magic, so he was, like, under Kareska for dragon magic, but he was specifically, like, more general magic, not just dragon magic, which is why he was, like, a derivation. And then there's, like, a handful of other ones that I have that are written down, but they're not necessarily important for the draconic pantheon. Lendis, Tamara, Astilabor, and Asterinian. And then you have a handful of great worms. This is actually a good point, because there are great worms that I do plan on bringing from, so give me 1 second. We're talking, go back to important beings. second. I have two. Okay. Dragon names are interesting. So, important dragons that exist. One that I'm actually probably going to develop in this campaign, given what he is, but I'm not going to explain that yet. But this is just for you guys to think of. So, like, a Shardalon, he would be important before this campaign, but there's a lot more to explore about him that I won't explain. But a Shardalon would be one of the other important dragons. I will explain this guy's name. I don't want to do... I'm not putting him in yet. Or he's not important enough to you guys. Give me a second. I have way too many notes on dragons. I'm sorry. You asked me dragon questions and we're going to be here a while. Okay.
You're welcome.
There's like 3 more I know, and I'm looking for their names really quick, that I have put in here that developed as dragons that existed during a period known as the 1,000-Year War. And it was a lot longer than 1,000 years, but just the 1,000 years was like the most important part of it. I think this is one of them. There's another one that has a very close name to this person, and I always mix it up. Give me 1 second. I promise I'm not going to hold you guys for too long here again, as I am speaking too much. I'm just going to do it like this. It'll probably save me some time. There's pretty much like one dragon of each color that exists that's like, it was important for one way or another. Okay. That, Orathor. That's how I say it, but you can say, or I'm sorry, Orathator. That's a white dragon.
Innator.
Orathatorinator.
A platypus? Parry the platypus!
That's a pretty good impression. I'm not gonna lie.
That was like the first time I was like, I locked in.
I can't wait for you to do a whole campaign like that one day.
Next evil character is gonna be a mad scientist.
Anyone,
Honestly, could probably be a good character.
anyone playing Artificer?
There's a dragon from the Moonshine Isles.
And this is my invention, the Considerato Nectar.
Okay, just wait until I say one of these green dragons' names. Oh, there it is right there. I think that's it right there. And of course, it's like the easiest one to say. This will take longer than I thought because there's a long list of names. This guy?
Fucking Kyle.
It's literally Kyle.
That's just the first name that comes up when I think of a fuckboy.
Oh yes, the great and mighty red dragon, Becca.
It's Becca, destroyer of worlds, to you.
Right?
Here's my list. Okay, hold on. I found it.
Stroked her later fighter. I've got a boyfriend.
Is there a Mrs. Red Dragon?
Holy shit, okay. There is... There is like 30 important dragons that I have here.
Well, goddamn.
Yes. So this one is... She a blue? No, it's... Yep, I was right. Okay, so another really important one is Imirth. That's how you spell that. Imirth. That's a blue dragon. First one was a white dragon. Oh, another actually really, really, really important white dragon. Arve Taurus.
Are they driving a Taurus?
Chardalon is... I think this is the green one that I was looking for. There's a black dragon, I always forget. I wish my notes were better. Or less compact. I have everything. I don't have any good spaces or fucking stuff. So, like... Yes, okay. Alright, so one of the most important black dragons is Dargathoth. He was a black worm turned Dracolich. Then there is... No, not that one. That's one of the good ones that I'm talking about. Oh, here's a good one. Rolathim.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'm sure you can guess why. His lair is called, the Pit of Stars. This is a green dragon. Oh no. I lied. Or
It
I've
says
been lied
emerald.
too. What? No, I'm talking about the next dragon.
Oh, okay.
The next dragon, I believe, is, I thought it was green. Apparently it's a topaz dragon. I did not know that. I always thought he was a green dragon. Gal Lantier.
Oh.
Oops. He is topaz, not green. I thought he was green. And then Chardalon's your red dragon. He was important before things. There's like 40 important red dragons. Red dragons are like the more common ones that you will find. These are the most important ones that would be like known in history because they're terrible people. And then, oh, here's a really important one. This would probably be one of the more important red dragons, Klauth. Making sure I didn't miss any important ones. Nervareem is pretty important, I guess. I believe that is a black dragon? Oh, she's a shadow dragon. I guess that makes sense. She doesn't have.
Shadows are money game. Oops,
She is in old editions. She was a song dragon. All right. That is some of the more important beings that existed a long time ago. Most of them are not around anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one more.
Oh wait, there's more.
Garaton.
Oh, okay.
He will be a recurring character in every campaign. Just so you guys are aware.
Yeah.
And that will be most of your important ones for now. I'm developing more. Those are ones that like I actually have like stuff written for and like existed and have things that are already in Ljos's history. I have like 70 other dragons that I'm going to write stuff for, but that will come when we go to the dragons campaigns. So just a heads up, the dragon campaign is going to be like a series of campaigns, just so you guys know. Because the dragon campaign is going to stretch from the 1,000-Year War to we call it, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but it's going to be like the birth of, like, people in Ljos. So, we'll get there. Anyways, I rambled, I think, for much long enough.
Yeah.
So, last time we left off, we were playing some mini games, fucking around, trying to get some points built up. I have done a couple of things, and I'm fucking all my shit. So, the rules for the games are going to be simple. You guys can play the games to get as much points as you would like. 100 points is each your cap. There is a list of crap that I probably should have already gathered, but I do not have, so I just have to go look. I'll probably do that in between while we're like messing with stuff. That I will let you guys purchase with points. You guys can put all of your points together if you get 500 to get a very rare item. It'll only be one very rare item because it'll be very early in the campaign. But you guys can't continually. The only game that like you guys can partially play or whatever is going to be Baldur's Bones because it's like you have to gamble, you might lose. Everything else that you do, everyone has to play at least once before anybody else can take a second turn to get more points. And if 2 people fail, you were just locked out of the game for points. If you want to roll the game just to fuck around, I don't care. But I figure, considering what we're trying to do. So, do you guys want to continue playing for points and get stuff, or do you guys not give a rat's ass about the items and things that comes with that? I don't have a complaint either way. I'm just asking so I know where to put us.
I'm good to move forward.
I could take it or leave it.
I'm happy where we are if we want to explore more of them, or... Oh, the father's dead.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Or if there's any of the other ones that we're interested in trying, I'm happy to try too.
Well, let's go to the House of Mirrors, actually.
Oh, you want to do that? You guys want to do that first or last?
I got 2 points.
I saw it and I was like, ooh, that sounds fun.
It's 1 point, and I don't really care even if you don't have a point. I'm just gonna say you can do it because it's like there's stuff going on. So.
And then there's ammo racing too.
Let's see. Striker, Murder Mystery, Baldur's Bones, Claw Game, Splitter Steel, Animal Racing, 2 Lies, 1 Truth, Punching Bag, and House of Mirrors.
I got 1 point. Let's do House of Mirrors. Or 2 points.
All right.
And over House of Mirrors.
Fantastic. I had to pause my music already because I had to lock in. So, as you guys stand in a small line, trying to kind of uncover the entire area, find any sort of information, using it to gather, your way forward, trying to find this Mahadi individual, also trying to maybe take some relaxation before you guys go to an incredibly dim and dark place that is going to constantly test your guys' skills. You guys find yourself standing outside of a large place known as the House of Mirrors. And it's pretty obvious. They have like a sign that says it. And you don't really... You see like they have a bunch of curvy mirrors on the outside that kind of are outside the line. And as you guys are getting closer and closer to the front, you see people stand in front of these mirrors, and some of them make them look strong, like they're muscly up top, like, the like old day strongman style. You see some people it makes them look thinner. You see some people, it almost like accentuates the looks on their face. And then right before you go in, there's one mirror that just perks up any sort of beauty that you have in you. Even if you aren't a generally good looking person, Father, you have things that stand out and make you look very attractive in this mirror. It is obviously like a magical mirror of some sense, but there's not really a give and tell as to like exactly what it does and how it necessarily works. So you walk up to the thing, and you just kind of each look at the mirror, and if you guys would like, you guys can elaborate what you guys think it would highlight about your character to the other party members. Since I shit on the Father, you can go first.
Oh, well, I believe it would highlight my bone structure. I don't, he'd probably look like
you can see his bones.
Like a gray fox. Like he doesn't look, young, but he doesn't look terribly old either. He has older features like grayer hair, maybe a receded hairline, but everything is like in order, and he's like probably well trimmed beard, a minimization of the wrinkles, just like turn of age handsome. That's what I imagine that he would look like in this mirror. I don't know.
Keldrin.
Is it what we think the character would look like? Or what?
Yeah, so like when you walk in front of the mirror shows you like a beautiful version of yourself, and it's like a generally beautiful version of yourself, and like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so it's not like, you look like a fucking smoke show. It's just like it accentuates things that you already have going on that would make you look generally more attractive to like people around you. So what do you think would pop out when popping in front of this mirror that like in the mirror would show other people around you and you that you think would make you look more attractive to the people around you?
Oh, being an arrogant red dragon, you look into the mirror and not much changes because Keldrin already thinks he's hot shit. Except he just looks a bit more radiant.
Wolfric, you took Wolfric's idea.
I was gonna do the exact same thing. I was like, nothing changes.
Noel.
I don't think much outwardly would change, but he's just fully mechanical. There's no piece of him is organic.
Ow. And then we move to... I had to tap out very quick. Smed. Or move my fucking tabs. With like 7 things open.
The burn scars that cover Smed's body are gone, and he is also looking a few inches taller. His eyes burn a bit more red.
Are you short for a Goliath?
No, I'm rather tall, but you could always be taller.
And Wolfric.
Since I don't want to copy somebody else, we're gonna say he looks in the mirror. His jawline's a little sharper. He's got a cleft chin. The scar on his face is not there anymore. Neither is that fucking red thing on his forehead. Noticeably more muscly.
Covered head to toe in blood.
Sir, I think you got a little
Deepest,
something on your
darkest
face.
desire. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, as you guys each step in, you find yourselves in like a winding hall, maze-like, with mirrors placed everywhere. I have to look at something before I continue, just to make sure. Sorry, okay. So you all begin moving in the area, just kind of finding your path. Every once in a while, you might feel out and try to not run into a mirror. And they all are like twisted mirrors. They all kind of like make your body look weird and like make you bendy and kind of like extend you, turn you into the wacky waving inflatable arm man. There's just all kinds of things they do that make you look a little funky in this place. It's obviously a place that's meant to poke fun or make jokes. And then you each are following each other, and then suddenly, as you guys take a turn, you lose each other. You find yourself in what looks like a more open area with a handful of mirrors around you. I say handful, that's not a better description. Like, you're surrounded by flat mirrors that seem to just reflect a normal image of yourselves. You guys look around, admiring your features normally, or looking for the way out, and you feel entrapped. Like, all the mirrors have created a barrier for you to walk past. As you kind of feel around and stand and look, trying to figure out what's going on, your frustration grows, and right as each of you takes out a magic item, puts your hand on your hilt, pulls out a spellcasting foci, draws or notches an arrow, whatever you guys do to prepare yourselves to force your way out of this uncomfortable situation, you feel like all the lights dim out. And then a light almost hovers above one mirror. Father, you see yourself reflected in the mirror, as normal, the crimson crown on your head. But sitting on top of it is a cap, like that of a priest. But it is stained. You see what looks like oil on it, what you would get from handling currencies constantly, the kind of oil that fades off and rubs onto things that you would touch, as if you putting your hands all over the things that you touch and then touching this crown, so to say, has stained it. And then that one dims and moves, and you see the light float on over to another one where you see yourself giving a speech in a room that looks familiar. Like this is more of a memory than it is a foretelling. You see people standing in pews whispering to each other in what looks like a curious and judgmental nature of the words that you speak outward unto them, as if some of them seem enthralled and enticed by everything you say, but the others are questioning. And they seem to turn those around them into much more of a similar aspect, where they begin to question and speak, and then the ramblings become a very raucous roar that seems to overtake your words, and you feel that the noise begins to drown your own voice out. And then you see that the crowd begins to like morph into a large shadow. And then as you see these shadows kind of looms over you and begins to judge and cast words at you, constantly rejecting the nature of the things that you were trying to feed unto them, you see the shadow crash onto you and the glass shatters outward towards you. And behind it is a stone wall. And then the light hovers and floats to the next mirror. And you see what looks like a flashing memory of a handful of lives. You see people that cry and weep for people that have been lost or have given too much money to the church, people who are far in debt because they feel they had to do something to give to, well, you. You begin to see all the people that your words have changed so heartily and made them do things they normally wouldn't, taking out money to give to the church, turning their back on family members or friends, leaving any sort of income that they have so that they may support the church, and in turn you. And you see how it's beginning to harm them, how it's ripped apart their lives, and how now these are just shadows of the people that they once were. And you don't feel bad for it.
Nope.
What do these people mean to you? But a curious image appears on a mirror directly behind you. This one illuminates itself as the light doesn't even flow over, as the light dims out. And you see another mirror. It looks just like you now, but with a genuine smile on your face. As you reach your hand out to help people up, as you bring them close in for prayers and comfortability, as you embrace the idea of aiding those that you usually wish to subjugate. There's a small glow around you that almost seems radiant in its nature, as if some sort of weird connection attached to you. And this version of you is happy. It looks less stressed out, younger, but you can tell it's the same age, just by hair, certain facial features. If it's not the same age, it is incredibly close. And then you look down for a moment and you see what looks like a weird thread attached to that mirror, golden, until it gets really close to you. And then it's with this weird glowing purple and green color that kind of fogs around it. What do you do with that?
So the last mirror has a thread coming out of it?
And it is attached to you, yes. And it seems to be attached to the other version of you as well, inside of the mirror almost.
So fake me in the mirror is attached to real me outside the mirror by a thread, and the thread is golden until it gets close to real me, where it becomes greenish purple.
Yes.
I pull my dagger from my hip and sever the thread.
And as you sever the thread, you see that the energy that was sort of close to you seems to like almost infuse and follow this thread until it hits the mirror, and then the mirror shatters. And you see, as the glass slowly falls down and crumbles to the ground, you see that each broken piece almost seems to give off more of this weird permeating fog that seems to fill the room. And then you begin to look around looking for a quick exit, as you can tell how thick the fog is as you begin to cough heavily. And then we move to Keldrin. Keldrin, as you walk into this room and you put your hand on your weapon, you see a light shines above a mirror. The mirror shows you commanding a legion of draconic creatures, kobolds, wormlings, adults. You even have ancients at your side as if commanders under you as a general. Dominating, subjugating, burning. I don't know how to say acidifying without saying acidifying, because I don't know if that's an actual word, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. Just using their different world powers, these draconic powers, to break the world around you. And on your head, you see a chromatic crown sitting atop it. A king to a mighty queen, as 5 red eyes peer from the behind you, sitting in the darkness of this mirror image. And then the light floats to another, where it is brought back to your history of subjugating, enslaving, enthralling draconic creatures. You bring out the whip and weapons in the buckets of water and rags. Whatever it is that you need to force these things to work. These things as you once thought of them. Not more than tools to be traded and sold. You see how it impacted the draconic ideals of the area, how kobolds began to, rather than be proud and look up to the things that they wanted to be, like dragonborn and dragons, they seem to run away from it. Your very methods of trading and income seem to impact what the culture of draconic kind was. It made people afraid to be close to dragons and dragonkind. It made dragonkind alone, the weaker ones, not want to fear or respect you in the way that you deserve. And then you see, as that happens, you almost see like a sea of draconic creatures, stretching from things like wyverns and kobolds and drakes to wormlings and sometimes even slightly greater creatures, because enslaving and subjugating more powerful creatures than a wormling or a young is insanely difficult. And then you see, as these things build up, you see that each of them glows with this red anger in their eyes. As their eyes shift to these different colors, you see white and green and black and red and blue. And as they all surround you, you see almost like a rainbow hue of these shining eyes as you see these energies build up, almost as you're cascaded with a wave of draconic energy. And then as that happens, you see this mirror shatter. And the light moves. And you see yourself in a different way. The same version of you. You can tell that your skills are just as sharp, that you uphold an oath of some kind, but your armor, the symbolism, and the look on your face is entirely different. It seems to resemble less chromatic colors, less red, much more platinum. You see yourself defending the weak, standing up for the oppressed, fighting back against tyranny and injustice, rather than emboldening it. And as you see this weird reverse version of you, this person that probably disgusts who you are, given your current ideals. You see this golden thread reaches out until it gets really, really close to you. And you see this purple and green fog wrap around the thread on your end. It's golden all the way up until it gets right up close to you.
I would spit at the mirror. And then I would reach for a dagger and try to cut it.
And as you cut the thread, the same thing, you see that the energy slowly ravels into the thread, and then it slams into the mirror and shatters. And then you see that fog fill the area, you begin to cough. And then we move to Null. Null, the first image that you see as the mirror is covered with this light, this faint light. You see yourself inside of a gigantic forge, aiding missions of varying kinds as you're told to do things and you follow the direct orders. And then you see how it impacts different things. You see that you have dwindled resources, you've taken lives of innocent people, you have caused damage on a wide scale through a butterfly-like effect, where one ripple causes a tidal wave across the ocean. You have done one small thing that has led to a larger change in the dynamic of the area that you live in. Your region has been affected in a way where your kind seems to be shunned and hated. People hate these robotic constructs. They hate these tools that these people are making to damage and take and destroy. And not only are the words from the people of the region coming and crashing down and denting and pounding at your armor constantly, you also feel that the sharpened words of your creators, the things that brought you together, that know how to bring you and your kind to life, they also hammer into you words that go against the nature of what they tell you to do, but they also hammer into you a hatred of them. As your anger begins to grow, you begin to see your mechanical pieces begin to glow with this red heat as your body begins to almost become a bright red and orange color as you as if you have been highlighted by a flame. And then you see slowly from your fingertips and even from the top of your head as you begin to see the mechanical pieces of your body melt. And as your body gets as it gets closer to like your half of your face, you see that you begin to glow brighter and brighter, almost like an explosion happens and the glass breaks. And then it's moved to another image where you see yourself looking out about among a handful of people. People? Constructs. Machines. That's what they call you. But you all have souls. You have emotion. And as you stand there speaking to your people, to these creatures that don't know what is going on around them, you see a rise in their confidence as you begin to see yourself and them moving unto an unknown distant land, trying to separate yourself, not knowing the dangers that it brings to both you and your kind. As you hold in your hand what looks like a book of knowledge, written with the ideas of a forge in mind. And then the light behind you shines, and you see a different version of Null. One that seems less driven by a single mission, one that doesn't seem to be a specific idea of killing, destroying, hunting, damaging, extracting, but rather aiding. You see yourself using your skills to hunt, to bring food. You see yourself extracting resources to bring it to people that need it. You see yourself using the skills that you have acquired as this created being to aid the things that you once used to take from, whether it was life, resource, or otherwise. And something about this Null feels different. You look to it and you see something that you do not understand, but you have seen in other faces. It looks like the part where your mouth is seems to be stretched into a curvature, like a crescent moon on its side. And a weird beam of energy comes from Null as he interacts with individuals. And you see a large group of people like you helping. And far off in the distance, you look out, and you see something in the distance. A man with white wings. A mask. Many masks held in his hand, as if on one stick there are 5 different ones. And then you look away, and you see that golden thread stretch until it gets close to you, and you see this purple and green haze surrounding the thread near you. What do you do about it?
Noel will reach up to the right side of his abdomen, a place he keeps hidden by the loose robe he wears across his armor, and I'll move it to the side. It's one of the sections that Helmand forcibly removed what is essentially my skin, as he tried to discover what was wrong with me. And I will just reach my hand in and grab the inner wirings and inner workings of my body, and as my pain receptors scream as loud as they possibly can. I will remember why I do what I do. And I will just turn from the energy and walk away.
And as you try to walk away, finding an exit, you see that the mirror cracks, and from the cracks are filled this gas. And as the gas fills the room, we move to Smed. Your first image is of you sitting over a forge, making a masterwork of a weapon. Beautiful, handmade and crafted by the knowledge of giants. And as you toil and work away at each individual component of the weapon, you beam with pride as you are surrounded by what looks like a handful of creatures. Giants. Some lesser, some greater. Some seem to be simply creatures used for labor. Some seem to be great beings themselves. Those either use your weapons or help you build them as well. And as you slam your hammer on the forge, you feel a distant ring that begins to rattle in your head, bouncing back and forth inside of your skull as it begins to heat up and then freeze over. And then the light goes dim, and then the image moves to you. Gaining materials, gathering materials, carrying materials, and you see what those materials were used for. Instruments of war and torture, used on many different beings. They range from the smallest of creatures like halflings and gnomes to the largest of giants that defy the idea of what you once used to follow. And as if each soul individually was resurrected and given eternal hatred, you see them rise from their corpses. And you feel their hands reach out to you, grabbing at you, pulling. Some wrapped around your neck, choking at you. Some pulling on your arms and legs, as if ripping you apart. And right as you feel each part of your body is unstitched and torn, the mirror shatters. And then you're moved to look at an image behind you that looks like an image of yourself forging at the aid and help of other giants. Rather than forging and using creatures and creating weapons of war, you're creating weapons of helpfulness. You create gardening tools. You're creating things that help people do things in their everyday lives, that keep people safe from the dangers of the general world. And as you hand out each item, tool, otherwise, you beam with an energetic pride that you feel emboldened by what looks like the history of giants, as different giants also beam down onto you with a level of pride. And then you see that golden thread stretches and attaches to you, and you see that purple and green fog surrounding the edge right at the base of the thread that connects you.
I would take a moment to look at the mirror. Illusions of a life, but not my life. And I would turn and walk away.
And you hear the glass crack, and you hear the fog pour. And we move to Wolfric. You look in the mirrors, and yours are simple. The first, you are beamed with pride as you stand alongside your family as a part of inheriting business or understanding things, trading in coin, but you see that this coin is soaked in blood. You know that. It does not bother you. The next image moves quickly. It moves to you beating and tearing people apart. Each of those who you feel has wronged you and stolen from you. Those who are too close to your father and don't deserve his knowledge, his money, his love, his anything. And so you've ripped them apart in the idea. You're hands covered in blood. As the blood pours from the bodies that you tear and beat and cut, you begin to see yourself drowning in it. As you try to swim up, you feel it pulling at you. And as the mirror is filled with blood, it cracks and shatters. And then you're turned around to this golden light in the mirror. And you see yourself, rather than fighting to harm, you see yourself fighting to help people, protect people. You see yourself as an ordinary adventurer, taking on creatures of different kinds, aiding people, protecting, standing up in front of those in danger, using your money to give it to those in more dire need of it, those who seek the help, those who cannot fight for themselves, those who are too sick, weary, old, broken, those who are not skilled enough, and those who are not skilled enough but have the gumption to do so, you train. And there is a different kind of smile on your face, not one that's toothed and looks like it could rip the flesh off of someone's neck, but one that is strung in pride and happiness and care for other people. That each action you do seems to create a ripple effect of help as you help one person and it helps many, many more. And then you see a golden thread stretch until it gets close to you, where that golden thread is covered with this weird purple and green fog.
He's gonna. Wolfric looks at the mirror and he almost like smiles as if it's like funny, like. And then he takes the thread and he like wraps it around one hand and grabs it, wraps it around the other hand, and uses his hands to rip it apart, and then just walks away.
And then you see that the glass shatters and the fog fills the room. And then suddenly you all wake up outside the House of Mirrors, right next to each other.
I want my points back. Whatever the boss.
Illusions, mysticism, and lies.
Unsettling bullshit's what that is. Son.
A reminder.
I don't need one.
Let us gather ourselves and find this Mahadi before more of a bad taste is left in our mouths.
I have had enough games.
So, we have two options. Three, kind of. 2.5. I'm sure you guys saw my message earlier. I completely fucked up what I was preparing and reading, and read the complete wrong fucking thing. And with 2 hours of prep, I did not have time to read and do anything on the other one. So, we can do the murder mystery thing if you guys want to. Again, I'm not opposed to it. I can bring it up a million times in like 400 different campaigns. I don't feel bad about not wanting to play it. I can insert it somewhere and it will be fun, no matter where I put it. So we can do that still. We can continue to do some of the minigames if you guys wish to build up some points. Or we can just move straight into what we will call the tournament.
Can I just spam the high striker one until I get 100 points?
No, you can't play it again until everyone plays at least once.
Please, at least once.
So everyone would have to play once, and then you can try it again.
Let's see it, Father.
What is it? A strength roll?
It is an attack roll.
Oh.
And if you are not proficient in martial weapons, you would not have proficiency. And it would use strength, yes.
So what is that then? It's a.
It's just a d20 plus strength. Or minus strength, I guess, if you're negative.
And then no proficiencies, right? Yeah.
And
so
then no proficiencies, unless you have martial weapon proficiency.
Straight roll, buddy. -1.
You unfortunately hit it, and your thing just kind of like, and then comes back down almost immediately.
well, gave it my all.
Oh, go.
That cost me a coin, right? Or a point.
Hold on, I think it's 1 point. Yeah, yes, 1 point.
All right. Got it.
And if Noel fails, you guys don't get a roll anymore. Well, you guys see Noel, and even worse than the father, he kind of just takes it, and he, like, you see him raise his hand, and then he just kind of, like, snaps his wrist, and that's it. Expecting more, and it just kind of, like, poof, it just
What the
comes
fuck
back
was
down.
that?
I told you I was done with the games.
And you guys cannot play High Striker anymore.
God
But
damn.
also, I'm not a strength-based character. I don't know what you want from me. I had to build jets for bows, man.
Do better.
Just pick up hammer and drop it.
Pick up the phone, drop
Forget
him.
it.
Should we go and find what this tournament is?
Screw it, I'm bored and I want to kill something. Let's go find Mahadi.
How many points does everyone have? To see if you guys
One.
do anything.
I have 5.
I have 10.
Quite a bit, actually. Because we got the thing from the claw machine, right?
That's an item, but you didn't get any points from it.
Oh shit,
I
I'm
got
looking
points.
at Lupin and I'm like, why is there no note here? Yeah, so I still have 12.
Okay. Well,
I got-
I heard. Good.
I got 3.
I heard. Does anyone have above 25?
Not individually, but together we would.
Yeah. Together we would.
Would we?
Yeah, I have
12.
10.
Oh
and
yeah, you
somebody
have
has
10.
12.
Yeah, you have 10
Okay.
and I have 12, yeah.
And
So
everyone
that's
else has
22.
at least one, yeah.
All right. I will let you guys roll some dice to pick a common item.
Sean, you had the most points, so you do it.
Oh, no,
Just
all of you
die?
roll.
Oh, everybody.
100 D100. And then if you guys...
Lowest wins, right?
No.
Fuck. Cutest win, right?
166.
Jolton keeps popping out. I don't know. It's weird. I wonder if that's Noel's natural accent.
You must talk like a robot.
I have a human brain. Fuck.
Infant robot. Goo goo gaga.
There you go. That's my battle cry.
I don't know, some of the... I don't know, you're going to hell. There's probably plenty of people that enjoy that down there.
I'm sure there's evil babies in hell.
It kind of depends on what you mean by evil babies.
You know, like Stewie, I guess.
Release the baby!
I mean, I'm sure.
I watched that movie the other day, dude. I love that movie.
Oh my god, it's an Excel sheet. Hold on. I didn't know he had a loot table, so I'm gonna use the loot table to see what happens. Fuck off. No, why can't I open Excel? You fucking loser.
Yeah,
Gotta pay money.
Sign in. I don't want to get signed in. Go away. Oh my god. The fucking sign in. Hold on. That's not. That is right. I haven't signed in a fucking...
JohnBigDick@gmail.com.
I do have an email from when I was like a child. And it was it's Little Killas. So yes.
Hell yeah.
I did have one of those like really like abysmally inappropriate things.
I don't have one that I don't have the ones inappropriate, but I still log into World of Warcraft and like a few other things with the same email, and it's the first email I ever made, and it's cringy because it is mine and my middle school girlfriend's middle names.
Oof.
Oh,
All right, boys. We're gonna recorrect. I need you guys to roll each a D1000. If it doesn't let you roll it in
What
here,
the
just roll
fuck?
it in whatchamacallit.
How do I-
Then was it? Is it?
It should be the same kind of
/R.
command. Exclamation point R D1000.
Oh, do we do it in like the?
You can
Oh,
do it in
okay.
either one.
Oh, I did
it
it.
should work in either one. If you can't get it to
Slash
work,
R. It's in the. It's slash R.
Oh,
One
slash R.
D1000. Yeah, in roll 20. My brain wasn't working for a second. 373. Honestly, W number.
Okay, now give me 5 minutes to figure out these items. All right, I'm gonna have you guys read
highest
numbers
wins,
out to me. Father, what number did you get?
I'm
285.
rolling that one.
285. Okay. Okay. What did you get, Keldrin?
931.
Is I want to see what it is. There it is. Okay. Noel, Jesus Christ.
292.
292. Just so you guys know, these are common items, so they're not like super beautiful.
Well, I want my
Yeah, Wanda,
common
where to
item.
Smed.
441.
441. Oh, perfect.
Just give me a Wanda Vorkis.
The common wand of Orcus.
And then
It does
Wilfred.
nothing. You just get cursed.
373. Is that what you got?
Yeah. Yep.
I get a pet snake.
All right, and now I'm gonna show these 5 items to you guys, and then you guys get to choose which one you want. So give me a minute,
I want the best one.
and you guys get one of these. Not like each one, like one total.
Hear that? We get one total of each.
No. What's this one? It's like a turtle having sex.
What's the deal? We can pick one of these things that you're about to post?
How would you know what that sounds like?
Indeed. Because I've seen enough videos.
Have you not seen the video?
Yeah, that's what I regularly do. Look up.
No, it's
You
the
don't have to look
fucking.
it
Oh
up.
my god, it's a meme. Oh my god.
See, Andrew gets it.
Why do you sound disappointed that I haven't?
Because we are. Alright,
Because you
there
think
go.
I'm looking up fucking
Like turtle porn?
turtles?
Fuck.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, is that a cloak of Misty's? Sorry.
The boots?
Zoots.
I just. It's so funky today. Oh. Me when I find tiny domestic cats in hell.
Look, man, it was at a table. I told you. You guys don't have to take anything if you don't want, by the way. Like, if you feel like you don't want to like keep track of it or whatever, that's fine. I just figured I'd have you guys roll.
put someone's head in it and they suffocate.
I kind of want the forecaster cloak to go with my boots.
Oh, I just spit everywhere.
Have you tried not? High recommendation. Also, while everyone's reading, Andrew, you missed a generational Pass the Fear run last night.
Who read this cube thing? Who wants to?
Yeah, well, it
summarize
was fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'd work in 4 hours.
Well, that sucks.
The
For you.
Yeah, I had a fucking.
It's literally what it is. The
Yeah.
cube of cleaning. It likes cleaning.
you put it in water. It
Cans?
grows up to a foot tall, and you put items in it, and it will clean them, and then it will dehydrate.
What happens if we put people in? See, that's
Nothing.
mine.
It's not acidic.
I mean, can they? I don't think they can breathe in there.
He's already trying to use a common item to become a torture tool.
Start waterboarding people with a cleaning cube.
Jesus Christ.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
All right. So how does this work now?
We can
Is that-
choose one of these.
As a group, or
Yes.
individually?
As a group.
Oh my god, my brain is going all over the place today.
So you guys, as a group, get one of these, and that is it.
I vote
For
we get
25
the catnip amulet and put it on null.
I'll murder all of you in your sleep.
I mean, there's got to be a lot of domestic cats in Pilshire, to be honest.
My
No.
vote is either. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's got to be the cube, right? Or the cloak, but then only one person wears it. But that's fine.
Plus, how useful is that going to be when we go to hell?
None of
it's
this
foggy
is gonna
every
be
day.
useful.
The cloak is just for
Yeah.
aesthetics.
So we can aura farm.
Yeah, I want to work hard. Let me do it. I'll take it. Whatever.
The wand is cool, but I mean we have light or dark vision, so
Yeah, but if you ever separate it, you need it. You know, they kind of troublesome.
Yeah.
I think the cube's cool.
I like the cube as well. I think that'd be cool. So either the cube or the cloak.
Sixth
my
party
opinion.
member. It has a personality and
We're
shit.
going to suffocate people in the cleaning cube.
Yeah. It can assist in murders.
We're just gonna waterboard someone with the cube.
Happiest. Wait. Oh, there's only do it 11. Not.
It has blind sight, dude. To 60
Damn, it seems
feet.
better than most of us.
It could be our alarm system. It can't speak. But
Yeah. Great alarm system.
wait. I might be able to
It just
do something with this.
starts suffocating you.
I would like.
That'd
it
be
to
great. How else would we keep clean in hell, to be honest?
You drink blood. Are you really worried about it?
Oh, to any creature. Its intelligence doesn't matter. I can talk to this thing.
Wolfric likes to be clean.
It is not a creature. It is an
business
object.
purposes.
Ah. That's
Sentience doesn't make it a creature.
yeah, you're
It's
right.
still an object.
You're right.
The
Damn it.
ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
That would be cool. If I could talk to it. Actually, that's not really how it works. It can understand. Creatures can understand any speech that I.
When I repeatedly stabbed the cleaning cube. I think it's cleaning my knife.
Are
Wolfric's
we,
attached to this thing out the asshole.
are we good with the cleaning cube then?
I mean, it gets my vote. I mean, it makes the most sense for the party, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think my vote's pretty obvious.
Can I still get the aura for a cloak?
No.
You can
Damn
go.
it! All right, fine, I would get the cube.
Alright, you guys get the cleaning cube. That is your item now.
Who's holding on to that thing? Not it.
Me.
You can't use it to waterboard somebody.
What? What if I knock him out first? I mean, that still
That's
doesn't.
not waterboarding. That's just drowning.
I'll just. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
They'll be squeaky clean. Okay.
I'm fine
I wish I had a
keeping
tape
it.
measure on me because I want to measure my head to see how big a foot is.
I'm fine keeping this in my smithing tools.
Oh, I know.
Please.
My head is bigger than a foot. You couldn't fit someone's fucking head in a foot.
Well, I assume it morphs around things. So as long as it's like covered.
You don't
their
have to
mouth.
fit their whole head. You just have to cover their nose and mouth.
Yeah.
One foot cube.
You could drown somebody in a 1 foot cube.
Methodically cleaning objects and
We need
surfaces that
water.
come in contact with.
We stick it in the river Styx.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
Good luck. Please try it.
It just
this thing's
fucking.
gonna turn into like a lemur.
We just creative.
Just follows us around anyways.
Yeah, we try to suck up the river sticks and try to like.
It's this campaign's trauma. We can't get rid of it. Except the difference is we want to get rid of it, but we can't.
All right. We have a cleaning
Coming up
cube.
with unique ways to kill people with.
I'm guessing by the way that Wolfric is reacting, we will call it waterboard. Waterboard the cleaning cube.
Yes, that is a perfect name.
All
And
right.
waterboard Wolfric.
I'd like to see you try.
There is no try. I will.
I will drown someone with this cube. Guaranteed.
Alright, I'm trying to get my notes. Waterboard Wolfric in the river Styx.
If you use the sensory effect ability on prestidigitation to make like a fog or like a mist, would that be enough to hydrate it?
It
No,
needs a gallon.
because I believe
gallon of
prestidigitation
water.
has like a whole thing. Well, and then yeah, it has to be able to. If it has to produce a gallon of it, that's
Oh.
quite a bit.
One or more
Would you like
gallons.
Prestidigitation
straight
has.
water?
Hold on.
The cleaning cube is just like that snail where it's like you get like $500 million, but if it catches up to you, you die.
Just die. I would say that prestidigitation would, yeah, definitely not be able to produce enough. You guys just got prestidigitation in an object, by the way, that takes a lot longer and is much more niche to use. Only one part of it, specifically the clean and soiling part.
Yeah,
Which is
I'm
hilarious.
better than this cube, but the cube's still fun. Don't ruin this, man.
I'm only trying to ruin it because Wolfric's trying to use it as a waterboarding tool.
You're already my emergency. Come on.
I mean, it's only accurate to the character, you know what I'm saying?
I'll show you accurate to the character.
What does that even?
You're about to find the fuck out.
I guess I am.
I mean, we just walked into the House of Mirrors, so.
Yeah, we broke all the mirrors.
Alright.
Does,
Sorry. Go ahead.
does anyone seem like... Was there anyone who seemed disturbed by us after we left the House of Mirrors, or is there any reaction or any way that we would know that we got out of there? Because we awoke outside of the House of Mirrors, correct?
Indeed.
Hmm.
You do not seem to see anything that kind of indicates any people, like, obviously, doing the thing in my brain, like, have pulled you out, or anyone that seems to be around, like, obviously. Like, I mean, you see, like, the general populace in the area, but, like, it doesn't seem like anybody was directly interacting with you, it seems.
All right. Well, now that we have Waterboard on our team, shall we go and find this contest of champions? See if we will be able to meet with Mahadi.
Might as well.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourselves in a line of people, and most people seem to just like walk up and ask curious questions. But you do walk up and you see a person who seems to be like having like a register book in his hand. Seems to be writing down what looks like groups of people and writing notes on those groups of people as you guys approach. And then he looks up to you and he says, "Hi there. You guys looking to sign up for the tournament?"
Oh, yes,
Nice.
of course.
Fantastic. Can I get individual name and then a team name?
The name is Wolfric.
And Keldrin.
Med or runner.
Unit X9.
Father Rene Bordeaux.
You see, he finally looks up for a second and he says, "Wow, this looks like the start of a bad joke." And then he looks back down.
Team name.
We are the Helldivers.
Sure.
I mean, that's what we're doing.
He says, "Hell divers. Wow, so original."
I heard there was a sequel.
He looks up to you. He snaps his book closed after writing in it. Then he says, "You have until tonight. The event starts at approximately moon," and then he kind of like uses his hands to direct where the moon will be in the sky because there are no clocks. That is when you will meet for the tournament to begin. It is a nighttime show. Be prepared. Good luck to you. Don't die before the tournament, or you'll have to fight with whoever is missing.
Mike Wazowski.
Indeed.
Well,
Is there a waiting near you?
You're gonna be here for like 8 hours. If you want to sit over there, and he points to like a general like it just like it looks like a little open area. You can wait over there, but I doubt you'll have a good time.
Okay. You were saying Smed.
well, if I was just going to see if we should do any work or if there's anything that needs to be done. If not, I may take some time to find a quiet area and forge for a bit.
You forgot to fill out your paperwork, Helldivers. Sorry, I had to.
Fine. Where's the waiver?
You probably would have to sign a waiver to be fair, but you guys can, if you wish, just kind of talk amongst each other. If there's anything that you guys want to try to do in the town, you guys can. But right now it is just
Wait 8 hours.
yeah, pretty much that's it.
I would like to do something if I could find a quiet area where I can set up my hammer and work for a while and probably talk to you about some mechanics.
We don't have to talk about Noel behind his back. Sorry, that was
Divine artisan, you channel the divine energies of your deity into your craft. Using smithing tools, you can channel divinity to carry out a 1-hour ritual to transmutate metal, which can include coins, into a single non-magical object of equivalent value to material provided. So would I be able to forge something within that hour, or is this going to be a crafting thing that you would want to take over time?
Can you post it so I can read it? I'm multitasking because I'm trying to read stat blocks because I did not take good enough notes for this, and I need to sort through my stuff. Plus, I got a new book today because the guy that I follow released a specific book for hell, so I'm gonna use that. Anyways, I heard most of what you said, but like processing it was a little bit difficult.
Don't know why it does that with the title of adding an extra letter for each time, but it does that.
Design artisan.
The divine artisan.
It's time to did it.
Channel divinity to carry out a 1 hour ritual transmute
Oh, fuck.
coins into a single. It uses your channel divinity and it's a specific time period, so I wouldn't put like any sort of craft into it, like crafting rolls.
Mhm.
And it's also into a single non-magical object of equivalent value to the material provided, which I hope you wrote down the value of those steel large because I sure the fuck forgot.
Yes,
I have to
I
look again.
do.
To
I have the
create an
value on-
object. So we would do crafting rolls if you were trying to make something that would require expertise to craft. You must be proficient in the corresponding artisan's tools. For example, you could use smith's tools to craft a weapon. I would say that you would. I would just need to say that you have you would need the proficiency in the type of tool. I don't want to make any extra rolls for specific stuff. You just need to have. So like it's how it explains. So if you want to make weapons, you'd have to have smith's tools, artisan tools for stuff, stone carved, blah 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 blah. You get what I mean?
All right. So if I wanted to use the steel that I have bought and create armor with it, I would be able to.
Of equivalent value to the material provided. Yes. I mean, yes, but it would have to be of equivalent value to the material provided, or less. I wouldn't say it has to be exactly, but you could also do less.
So I would need greater value to be able to make split mail. Right now I can only make enough for some chain mail.
Yeah, because how much did I say they were worth?
Each bar is worth 5 gold.
Okay.
And I bought 60.
60?
I believe so. So I would have to actually add some stuff to make the chain mail. How much is... What armor am I wearing now? I am wearing a chain shirt. That's 50. So I would be able to use that, but I would still want to make splint or plate. So I will save this for right now.
Okay.
Then I will work with the cube and just clean my smithing tools and some other supplies that I have.
Okay. I feel like that channel divinity is way more interesting than the one that you get for normal fucking Forge Cleric. I don't know about useful. Maybe more useful, but like combat-wise, I guess maybe. But that is, I like that. It's very interesting. What can you do? Crafts a non-magical item that must include some metal. So the thing you create can be something as no. So at least with this one, you can have higher cost, but you have to sacrifice material. The other one, like it was 100 gold cap.
Exactly.
You can include coins, by the way, for value.
Yes. I was thinking of doing so if we get more coins, but as of this time, I have 2 gold.
That is valid. Oh, that yawn. Alright, does anybody have any more questions? Or anything during that 8 hours while I fuck off?
Is this a good time to take a quick bathroom break?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be back.
I forgot they made it to where you have UVTT files now. Fuck.
Huh?
UVTT files are files that have like built-in light stuff from like different like dungeon drafts. I don't know if Incarnate does it, but stuff like that. They have like It's a file that you can upload that'll automatically bring in your stuff. Oh, there it is.
What are we doing?
Break.
Tinkle, tinkle.
Tickle.
It's
Oh
me,
my-
the Tinkler.
The Throngler.
I'm thronging you. I found a stat block in one of my things that is called a Knuckle Throng. So I will probably throngle you guys at some point.
Dear God.
At least strangle us gently.
No.
No!
No! The genuine heartache.
Walking away. I don't know what to say. I say it anyway. The fun shine away.
Oh,
Be
Take
another
on me. Take on me. Take me up.
Take over.
I can't hit that note.
I'll be gone in a day or two.
Blow everyone's eardrums out.
I think Wolford would just do that for fun. I mean, his own eardrums, just to see what it feels like to be deaf.
What's the discombobulate?
Discombobulate.
Discombobulate.
Sherlock Holmes.
Johnny, how much would a +1 weapon cost?
How much would a check?
A +1 would be double their normal price.
Just double the normal price?
Yeah.
Okay.
16 gold, not bad.
Or it should be more than that, but I'm lazy to do math and stuff. Man, I really wish I had my Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica book right next to me. That'd be fucking sick.
Layla would be 20 gold.
Okay, time to open a second instance of Roll20.
Oh my god.
What?
I turned on music and it was at max volume.
Well, don't.
See, it would be fine, but I'm trying to be able to like hear people too. So. One of my favorite songs to sing in the car and scream at the top of my lungs is Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
I have a lot of songs that do that too, so I can't choose one. It would be a lie to myself and everyone else if I said otherwise.
Yeah, fine. Studying.
Ew.
Yeah.
Shut up. Before I punch you in your pussy.
What?
You heard me, bitch.
No, I didn't.
I said before I punch you in your pussy.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Oh. I thought it was more like wahoo wahi waho.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. That should be our battle cry.
Chuck. Wow.
Wahoo wahi waho.
We just rotate and we all just make random noises. That's how we take down Asmodeus.
Or when Sean gets back, he just hears us chanting.
Wahoo wahi
Wahi,
waho.
ho, 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 ho,
Wahi, wahi.
ho, 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 ho.
Wow.
Praise the Omnissiah.
Alright, time to stretch how strong a 2024 party is.
I'm already at strong as fuck.
Yeah, just don't go down.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem.
Just don't fuck up. I don't know, Wolfric, does a plus 20 hit you?
I don't know, maybe.
Wolfric, do you still have your sword upgraded by +1?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's until long rest, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we technically long rested, so.
What did he use this for? I just saw this.
What a waste of a nat 20, dude.
What
Right?
else did you get for fucking rolling it?
Wasn't me.
Well,
I'm
fuck
giving
you
him away.
anyway. Ooh, I forgot what they were. Fuck. I'm ADHDing out and it's fucking me up. Hold on, sorry. I guess I'm waiting for Sean anyway. At least it's back, because I'm not fucking on that page. A squidge? I have different stat blocks. No, you wouldn't. I have different stat blocks for different versions of Calgarion.
Calgarion.
Who keeps putting mustard
okay.
on Keldrin?
What's that?
Who keeps putting mustard on Keldrin?
What?
Oh,
I just keep seeing yellow splashes on Keldrin's token.
It's pissing.
okay, you're about to die.
I want to see you try.
I mean, yeah, I can. Bet.
What, die?
Not die.
Oh, it's this thing.
A fight between Wolfric and Keldrin would be crazy because both would have full confidence that they'd win. All the way through to the end.
Alrighty.
Keldrin can hit higher, but Wolfric can hit more often and has some sustainability with his...
Oh, you think I'm gonna fight him fairly? No, I'll make him fucking pissed.
You're a paladin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody, buys. Everybody's buys. Would he really fuck you guys up that bad?
Huh?
Oh, never mind. I'm just bad at math. Okay, sick. I feel like Joe's definitely listened to most of the music I've listened to. I'm going solely based on looks.
What are you talking about? You listening to like Blue you're right about now.
What?
What?
Rock.
I don't listen to Disney music.
I listen to metal Disney music. Does that count?
Metal Disney. There was that one artist who does all the covers. I forgot his
I
name
listen to a
though.
few people that
Yeah.
do it.
I'm just kidding. I listen to Disney music.
He has children, of course he does.
Yeah.
I know all
You
the
don't think you'd
songs.
listen to K-pop Demon Hunters on the daily?
I do hear that shit all the time.
Yeah, I knew it.
Golden.
Alright, well, I'm either gonna fuck you guys up here because this shit is not as balanced as I hope it is, or you guys are way stronger, so...
Well, if it's too hard to die, do over, I guess.
If you guys do die because of this, because I'm using, like, XP budgets from 2024 and stuff, and, like, a mixture of other things, I will 100% give you guys a do-over. And I will nerf the fight. Or I'll just let you guys move on, and then we'll just, like, you know, we do whatever next. But I'm hoping it's not that bad. Alright. So, we're all good, right? We just wait for 8 hours. We hurry up and wait.
Yeah, just let Wolfric cut himself for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like jerking off, but like with a knife on his
And
wrist.
just like wonder like how much has so much blood. Kind of weird.
It's from repeated. It's.
I would definitely ask Wolfric if I can cut him.
Hey, why isn't this open?
Yeah, why not?
I cut him a little bit.
You guys are fucking dorks. Okay, give me a second, because my shit isn't doing what I
I want
want
to know how I got these scars.
I'm gonna share pictures, but I can't.
Not particularly.
I'm listening to very sad music. I need to stop listening to this if I'm gonna fucking murder you guys. Otherwise I'm gonna feel bad for it. Alright, time to listen to Slave to Nothing by Tooth Hurricane. What's your genre of music, Joe?
God, probably like 2000s new metal.
Okay. That's a lot of what I listen to be fair. So,
What I've done.
I think Deftones is my favorite band.
part of it, yes.
Deftones pretty sick.
Deftones?
I like Chino a lot. I listen to all Chino stuff.
I am a big fan of, like, I don't know how to explain the genres of music I listen to, because it's like Bad Omens is like a perfect encapsulation of what I listen to, because they have like insanely heavy shit, and they also have like really casual stuff, because I listen to everything from like, I mean, I've said Disney music, and I listen to Disney music, but like it's not like on my common stuff. My common stuff would be like, on the lighter side would probably be like Shinedown, and the heavier side I listen to stuff like Slaughter to Prevail. So I listen to like a range.
I like everything from like 90s alternative grunge, like early 90s stuff, all the way pushing to like, I don't know, like post-hardcore stuff I like. It's semi-modern. Like it's not modern, I know that, but it's the closest to new stuff that I listen to probably. I don't know. I found what I like and I listen to that shit all the time. So when
That's
new
odd.
stuff comes out, I don't really know what it is or follow it. Like, I don't know. Polyphia is really cool. They're like fusion jazz almost, but like that's like the newest kind of stuff that I listen to, and they are not new.
Hey, that's not what I'm using. Here's him, I got him. Okay, I'm taking pictures of what these guys look like so I can share them with you. Because these are some stuff from older D&D, so they have like this weird fucking images. I'm gonna show you two images of this one. There's one that the guy I have uses, and then there's this one too. Yeah, I literally have a whole playlist that is just like my favorite songs, and it jumps from like I listen to like Simple Man, Shine Down, and then it'll jump to like Sick by Slipknot, and it'll go to like it'll go to like Slave to Nothing by Fit for a King, and it'll jump to like Pentakill, and then it'll jump to like some random anime song, and it'll go to like the Odyssey musical I listen to, and then like Avenged Sevenfold, and then Beartooth. It's weird.
Yeah, my
I have such a wide variety
Spotify
of music.
will sneak weird stuff into playlists where it doesn't really fit. Like, I'll have a playlist that's like Alice in Chains and Stone Temple Pilots and stuff like that, you know, and then suddenly there'll be a Typo Negative song or like a, God, I don't know, like Snot or like Slipknot. Like, it's just, it doesn't fit the genre, but somehow it made its way in there.
All right. Now that we do this, I'm going to be right back because I'm going to drink. Sorry. Bad timing. Oi! Oops, fucking fell over. Okay, so as you guys arrive at the back entrance, or the back at the entrance, as the moon reaches, it starts to become like. Hold on, my brain. It starts to reach the part in the sky where it's beginning to go towards the peak, where it's beginning to move much more like horizontally rather than like, you know, doing like the whole curvature thing. And as you guys arrive, you arrive into a small area where you're greeted and welcomed in, and you see a handful of other people as well. You see what looks like 3 other parties participating, and then you see the man that you spoke to earlier walks up. He opens his book and begins to read, and he says, "Welcome to Mahadi's tournament. We welcome you all to be as entertaining, interactive with the crowd as you can. You will be placed in a number of different encounters, pitted against each other, not directly, but in a way that challenges your skills. You will be racing. The first people to complete each task and move on to the next area will be the winners of today's tournament. You will not be directly interfering with each other, so there will be no sabotage. It relies solely on your abilities. But that does not mean there will not be carnage. You will be going up against a number of creatures, a mixture of illusionary and real, that will be attempting to kill you, maim you, rip your hearts out, steal your souls, and otherwise. That is why you signed the waiver. The winner of tonight's tournament will be allowed a meeting with Mahadi, as well as a sum of gold, determined by the cheering of the crowd. You may also be pelted at any time by flying gold, platinum, copper, or silver pieces. If anyone throws a lectrum at you, please feel free to murder them."
I looked at Wolfric. What the fuck is an electrum?
Drugs.
Crime, not what it is.
You will have 5 different encounters to deal with and poke through today. They will each be incredibly difficult. And your first one is a simple contest of combative abilities. It is known as the Rakdos Carnival. You will take on a handful of individuals of the Rakdos variety and try to fight them. and they will try to murder you. That is the goal. Not in any specific order. The remaining encounters are a dark maze filled with spider webs and other creepy crawling creatures that are going to try to eat you slowly. A long hallway with 5 statues that attempt to send out beams of energy at you, attempting to turn you into some sort of paste, ash, or viscous goo. A heist where your objective is to steal an item while being as stealthy as possible. Using brute force is allowed, but will cause its own delays. And your final one will, and your guaranteed to be final encounter will be you attempting to steer a vessel in dangerous waters as you are attacked by a number of dangerous creatures fitted to the area that you are going to be encountering them. Are there any questions?
Will there be any type of rest in between these encounters?
Once the encounters begin, every party starts at the same time. If you wish to take rests, you may, but know that it may bring your time behind, so be aware of that. There will be a scoreboard at the top that shows progress for each encounter, as well as total placements, so you may track where your enemies are to help engage in your decision making.
Very good.
No more questions?
Statue spiders, fight, survive. Got it.
Alright, and he snaps the book closed. And he begins to gesture you in towards what looks like an arena. And before we do, I have a thing that we're going to be doing for this encounter.
Mm-hmm.
It is called Countdown Dice.
Oh no.
So Countdown Dice are pretty simple. I'm going to use it in this instance to keep track. And rather than me just rolling dice behind the screen and stuff, I'm going to have you guys roll the dice for how the other party members move on. You are each going to roll a dice every round at the end of your turn. We'll probably actually do it on like round count 0 or something, or I'll think about it. I'll probably do it round count 0 all at the same time because it'll make more sense for how the dice works. When you're all going to start at a D12. Sorry. Once somebody rolls a 1, you start a chain. When you roll a 1, you roll the next size down again. So let's say you have the D12, you roll a 1, you're going to roll a D10. If you roll another 1, you roll a D8 until you stop rolling 1s. Whenever you guys roll 1s, you move to no dice. You move down to the next dice. Once you run out of dice, so D4 is the last dice. Once that rolls a 1, that means the other party members navigate through and continue on. So your goal is to handle these as quickly and efficiently as possible because you're dealing with the countdown dice. Now, because there's 5 of you rolling it, it's much more likely that you guys will roll 1s, which means you have to be much more careful and be aware of the situations that are ahead of you and not be so... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, draw back on how things go. Now, I will roll dice for them rolling, like, short rests and stuff to see how much time they delay as well. Your teams gets number of equal to your proficiency bonus, so they get 3, you guys get 3. There's no, like, they're a monk and a wizard. It's just they're a random team of people. Doesn't fucking matter. So, everyone get that. Everyone understand how it works.
Yeah.
I'm like that.
You just tell me what to do. I'm following along.
I am taking my notes so I can make sure to help track it. I can't type. So, as you guys begin to walk into the arena and are given a location to begin, You guys may jog yourselves in right here.
Ooh.
You walk into what looks like a dark circus tent, and as you see it, you see what looks like almost blood drawn into glyphs on the ground. You see fire all over the place, people juggling blades, people walking what looks like a chain tightrope. These people above are on the images that I posted. They are the ones on the bottom left that have like the weird like trumpet fire spitting thing. They are walking tightrope. That is a chain. These guys seem to be taking fire out of the cauldrons and like spitting it out. These guys seem to be some sort of like blade jugglers. I don't know why their images look like they have like light whips when they're blade jugglers. And then this big guy right here looks like one of the two bottom ones. So they're both called Master of Cruelties. One's a little bit more like demonish, fiendish, and the other one's like much more humanoid. It'd probably look a lot more like the first one that has like a lot of armor and stuff. Much more human. But he is a big fucking dude. And as this happens, you see them all kind of lock eyes as they all begin to giggle this maniacal laugh, and then you can all immediately roll initiative. Kind of pull up my dice. Given the nature of the fight, I'm going to use my blood dice.
Oh. So there's a secondary objective?
On this one, no. Your secondary objective is to fight them.
Damn.
Every encounter, you will be given the secondary objective if there is one.
Okay. That's why I was like, unsure.
Sorry, I didn't.
Hell yeah,
didn't
brother.
Due to the nature of the bow, did it come with charges, or did it come empty?
It always comes with, if it doesn't say how many charges it starts with, always just like roll a set of charges initially.
Well, that's the thing, is the only way that the bow kill charges is I kill something.
Oh, then you don't have none.
Counts done. Okay.
Okay, give me a second because I have to pull up stuff.
We can go kill some civilians real quick if you want.
The one throws some electrons.
No, I think that's actually banned in the Dark Carnival, unfortunately.
It's a little fucked up.
Yeah, and
We'd probably get murdered violently with
Yeah.
extreme prejudice.
we can outrun them.
Quickly, our contract has become haywire!
Okay, like, you know, I know, right? Get them! Are we allowed to use magic within this confine of the arena?
You guys are allowed to use whatever you want in the tournament. No bans on your abilities or such.
Blow shit up.
Cool, meteor.
If you wish you could. They all have the same exact initiative. Alright, I want to make sure they didn't
Yeah.
miss anybody.
We all have the same initiative.
These guys
Damn.
actually both beat you.
It's funny to roll a nat 20 and then it immediately goes down to a 19.
That's crazy. That's 2 nat 20s in a row. Both useless.
Alright, so as the combat begins, you see that these all guys kind of like have their separate interactions they're doing, and you see that this guy up in the top seems to kind of just like raise his arms and begins to do this like deep chuckle as he almost seems to like incite like violence in his carnival. You may go ahead and start us off, Noel.
Mark, pew pew.
Just so everyone knows, these guys are 30 feet in the air on top of what looks like these little barrel things.
Is this guy on the ground? I hope so.
Everyone, this guy's like a little platform. It's like 5 feet up.
Ah, okay. It's like a tight. I was gonna say rope, but that's more like a chain.
I'm gonna move him here so he's actually on squares.
Here we go. Not an advantage, but 23.
23 hits.
Perfect. We do one of these, no Colossus.
I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that hits. I was like, I'm pretty sure that hits.
We do. Wow, really? him and damage.
Don't you
And
have
Hunter's
Savage
Mark.
Attacker?
Not with Gold Colossus. Fucking goddammit. Just
Don't you
7.
have, don't you have Savage Attacker?
Thank you. Yes, I do. Which we will reroll and take literally whatever else.
I mean, it's better.
So it's a 14.
Yeah,
Is mine.
14 total on the first one. Second pew.
But
So are we
it's
gonna focus down big guy or do we do
Okay.
little guys first?
I was gonna pick off the guys that are at range.
I mean, yeah, he's the only one who
You can
can
do that.
get
Yeah.
him there without,
Just
you
like,
know,
yeah,
covering
that's like,
both
it's kind of like, what I thought
I mean, I
I'd be
think-
most useful for.
I mean, I think me and Schmidt should try to go for the little guys while you.
Colossus.
I face tank big guy. Okay.
I mean, yeah, whittle you down till you know, start doing your shit.
And 5 force.
this guy manages to fall.
Yeah,
It's that day when the clown does.
Whole lot of something for not a whole lot of something in return. Back up 1 and on my turn.
And you do see there seems to be some sort of magical barrier that stops you from leaving.
Assumed as much.
This guy is going to. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You can see these guys move pretty quickly as they kind of like scatter around the area, and then he is going to unleash a cone. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna hit. I'm gonna say that hits you, Keldrin.
I don't see it.
It's not
It's-
displaying.
Can't see it.
Oh shit. So sorry, I don't have it on broadcast. That's gonna be Smed, Wolfric, and Keldrin. Keldrin, it's like one of those ones where it's like really close. I'm just gonna say that it is.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Dex saving throw?
Yes, dex saving throw.
Guess what I'm good at?
Oh my
No
god.
dex saves.
What the fuck? That's 2 nat 20s in a row for me. What the fuck?
So Keldrin, you're the only one that fails. It is 7 fire damage, or half if you
Cool.
succeed.
I mean, I have fire resistance, so that's fine.
And then that is his turn because he doesn't have enough movement to do the rest.
Okay. I know what I do. I 5, 10, 15. Are you gonna make me climb up the 5 foot?
Yep, that's an extra. It would be an
Okay.
extra 5 foot for that one movement up.
Okay. 20 feet of movement, and then I'm going to smack him to start my attack action. Automatic. Yep. 16.
That does not hit him.
That does not hit him. Okay. And then I'm going to use the thing with my sword of sacrifice to forego my attack action and do the
Oh
thing.
shit. Okay, you're good.
Or
But,
forego the other half of my attack, right? Forego one of my attacks, yeah.
one thing. Was multitasking stat blocks. I am sorry, but he seems to feed off of the energy of this guy dying, and you see that he seems to get some sort of like weird, like fiery, like arcane barrier that kind of fills around him as that happens.
Okay. And I'm going to target him with essentially Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And I'm going to do damage to myself. God, I mean that's good actually right now. I'll turn that on, and then bonus action. I'm gonna do the thing, Eye for Talent. I want to use the Eye for Talent with my bonus action to find any damage resistance, immunities, and vulnerabilities. Bonus action. Let's see. 8 plus challenge rating. I haven't hit him.
It is a wisdom roll.
That's just wisdom. I don't get my fighter level. Damn.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, bud.
Okay. Might as well try.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately. Then that will be my turn.
You're only gonna make one attack.
Yeah, I'm not below half health. So part of the
You're level 5 and you're a fighter.
yes, I said it already. The Sword of Sacrifice. I forego one of my attacks to do damage to myself to essentially cast Hunter's Mark on our opposite.
Oh.
When you take the attack section, forego one of your attacks to wound yourself with the
There it is,
sword
yeah.
instead when you do.
1d6 plus 1. This one's cursed by sword for a minute. Cool. Alright. Goddamn. And then we go to this guy, who is going to. You're gonna see him move, like, here a little bit. And then you're gonna see him take. He's gonna start, like, twirling blades in his hand. He's gonna take them and he's gonna throw 3 really fast ones at, I believe, you, Smid. Yeah,
All
you.
right.
That's a natural one. That is a 22. And then that is a 15.
Let's see. That one will hit.
Okay. So he's gonna do 7 and then 4 piercing.
All right.
And then 25, 30, 35, 40. And then Keldrin, it'll be your turn.
Okay. Now we're gonna go for that guy. Okay, I'm going to this guy's flank, and then I'm going to hit him a couple times with my hammer, hopefully.
He is not flanked, by the way.
That's fine. 16?
I believe that hits them. It does.
Okay, and then I'll use a charge of my divine favor to get some temp HP.
Okay.
I'll do that in a minute. 10 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Wow, 12?
Nope.
Okay.
Just barely. He doesn't have
Barely.
armor, but he's pretty nimble, so he's able to, like, dodge out of the way of the attack. But you can tell that, like, you're not trying to get past any sort of, like, armor or weapons or shields or anything. It's just, like, his natural talent of dodging and evading.
Okay, and then that'll be my turn for now.
All right, and then we go to this guy who is going to take advantage, and he's going to chuck 3 daggers at you. I'm gonna roll 2 at a time because I'm lazy. That is a 24 and a natural 20.
Yep.
And then a natural 1.
Okay.
Okay. 11 and then 7 piercing. And then he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20 move behind this giant bowl basin thing. And then it'll be your turn, Father.
All right. I believe on my turn, I will pull out my wand of gilding and I will point it in the air in this general direction. Let me see. Get the square out. Make it linger. Nope, that's not what I want. Like that ish.
Taking a piss real quick.
Edge. You get what I'm trying to do.
You wouldn't be able to hit him with that, too. Like, that's not enough of him.
Okay. Where? Hold on. Edge, corner. Damn it.
I mean, you should still be able to see that part. That should help, man.
Okay.
Hypnotic pattern.
Which is
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna roll big guy first because I have this stuff right in front of me. That is a 24 from the big guy. The little guy on the right is going to roll a total of 12. And then the guy on the bottom is going to roll a 15.
All right, so just the guy on the right.
Give me 1 second. I forgot to charm, so I have to look at what they're immune to, so my bad. They are fine. Okay. Charm.
And then I will use my... I should have done this before. I'll use my bonus action, and I will look to Smid, and I will say, "Fear not in the face of danger, for we have divinity on our side." And I'll give him a little bardic inspiration with my lyre. Whatever.
You are a liar, yes.
Mm-hmm. Liar, liar, plats for hire.
And then I'll move, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. And then we go to this guy. You're going to see him take the little chain on his thing. He's going to grab onto it. You're going to see him undo it, and he's going to swing down here. I'm going to make a check with him. More than enough to land on his feet. And then he's going to take his barbed pole and poke you with it. Or attempt to, at least. That is a 18 and a 21, Keldrin.
Both hit.
That is 8 piercing. And then 5 piercing. And on the second one, you see that as he pokes you, he kind of jumps backwards. And he does it quick enough that you're not able to quite interact with him to be able to get attack of opportunity off. But then that is the end of his turn. And it's going to be this guy. Just as a... Chain is gone. I'm just going to not make it all the way across, but the chain is gone. It is not... It is just floating now. This guy is going to... 25... 35... You're going to see him stand here. You're going to see him get behind this guy, Wolfric, and he's just going to breathe fire, not giving any care to the guy next to him, and you need to make a dex save. You see that this guy just brushes off the fire. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's resistant, not immune.
Oh, okay.
So he actually does fail the dex save.
He does?
Yes, he does, and then you succeed. And that is 7 fire. Okay. And then it's his turn. You're gonna see him. I'm trying to read because he does a handful of things and making sure I do the right thing.
You're all good.
I think you guys are all close enough. Okay, Wolfric, Keldrin, you all need to make wisdom saving throws. As you see, he raises his hands in the air, and you see him start doing these weird like motions and calls, and he starts saying weird things, and it seems to like pull out the deep set amount of bloodlust within you.
Oh. God damn it.
I just closed my sheet. What the fuck?
Okay, so everyone but Keldrin failed so far.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mm.
I had my sheet open and just closed it for no reason.
Can I use my bardic inspiration on this?
Sure.
Okay. D6 or D8? For
It
Bardic
is
Inspiration.
D8 now.
Yay. Oh,
You still fail.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to use my periaptive reflection.
Do it. Please roll one. Please roll one. Please roll one.
Hold on. There it is.
based on the description, it's fitting that Wolfric fails this. So
No,
Well, it's
that's
not a
worse, but I was failing anyway, so whatever.
So everyone fails, except for Keldrin. You all are hostile towards every creature, including each other.
Mm.
Keldrin, you're the only one that is not affected by this in the moment. And
Okay.
you guys are also charmed by him for the same duration. Oh, hold on. I have to make that roll for every one of them motherfuckers, too.
That's what to say.
this is unfortunate.
I think they're literally all going to fail. They all failed. So everyone is charmed by the master, except for Keldrin. And I'm
Is
not
that guy
gonna-
double charmed?
Yeah, that means he can't attack or deal anything to the master, and he can't do anything to the father. But
He's
he also has like another
incapac-
effect because he's incapacitated because of hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
Charmed red because it's bad.
Oh wait, failure by okay. Hold on. It's one of those scaling fails. So father, you are charmed. Null, you are charmed. Wolfric, you are charmed. Smed, you are not charmed. You are just hostile towards everything. Until the end of your next turn. So at the end of your guys' next turn, all your effects go away. But until then, you guys can't attack him.
Okay.
Let me read something. So this is not one of those. This is a guaranteed effect timer. So like even he can still hit you, even though you can't hit him. Just aware, so you guys are aware. He is then going to. First, he's going to begin weaving the components, what feels like material and somatic components, what seems like a spell, as he seems to pull out like the cruel nature of the air around him, and as he goes to like kind of push it into you, Wolfric. I need everyone to do something for me.
Oh no.
I believe it would only be Wolfric. Unfortunately, actually, Keldrin. As you see this weird, like, magic being pushed into Wolfric, you feel the magic tugging on you. You can choose to take 2d10 psychic damage.
No.
Alright, then you have disadvantage on the saving throw, Wolfric, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Jeez, why didn't you?
I'm fucking bloodied.
A 10 makes you paralyzed.
Oh.
I applied it for you, sorry. And then he is going to make a singular attack on you with his firebrand fork. Oh, you take psychic damage too, hold on.
I do.
Yeah, I'm rolling the damage now. Wow, I rolled 666 on that. That's fucking crazy. That is 24 psychic. And then his attack roll. I didn't actually roll it, I just put my dice down. Now he's rolling. That is a 26. Which, because you're paralyzed, is an auto crit.
Oops.
You're gonna be bloodied, buddy.
That's not supposed to be. Yeah, whatever.
That's 24 piercing and 19 fire.
God damn.
It's a crit.
No.
And then I need you to make another wisdom saving throw as he looks at you after critting you. Oh, wait. He's actually going to use it on you, Keldrin. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw because he's going to point at you after hitting Wolfric with this immense attack, and he's going to say, "You're next."
Bummer.
You're just frightened of him. It's frightened for a minute. You save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay. Do I have any? Actually, let me check. I don't think I do.
So you don't get until 7, I think.
Yeah, I think it's level 7. I get that. Okay, never mind.
And then that is his literal, except for movement, entire action economy. And then Smed, it's your turn.
So, with me being angry at everything, do I attack whatever in front of me, or?
I would say on this instance, I don't think you turn around and look at Null, given the nature of the spell. I would say go to the closest things to you, and because they're kind of like, they're like pretty much the same distance to you, I would say roll like just a dice. Low, Keldrin. High, enemy. But then you do whatever you want in the idea of it.
Enemy. I will be hitting them with my hammer. So, Forge Fire Hammer.
Okay.
On 18.
It's
No, that's the guy, and yes, it is it.
never mind.
Yeah, he's not attacking you. I had him roll a dice for it because you guys were like the same distance.
Okay, I thought I was the high one, but that's fine.
No, I had you roll on low. He takes 13 damage and dies. And as he dies, you see that this guy's appears barrier doesn't get a lot stronger, but it seems to like refresh what he had.
I would get my teeth and turn towards Keltrin and then have the rage subside from my vision.
That's the end of your turn?
That ends my turn.
Alright. Null. Oh, he just left. I will probably come back to him. This guy's dead. Wolfric, you can take your turn.
Is the I assume that the foot, I can't turn it off.
The paralyzed.
It's all one. Oh yeah, that, and but also the damage that I took. It's all like one instance. Because
Yeah,
I have to make
it's one attack.
saves like it's concentration saving throw.
Yeah, 24 piercing,
For the-
19 fire is
Yeah,
all one,
okay.
and the 24 psychic is also a single. So there's 2 full instances.
Okay, because I saved on the first one, but I didn't on the second one. So I won't let me
Okay.
turn it off, but I'm paralyzed. So does it end?
Technically, that would have ended your concentration anyway, because it makes you incapacitated. Because you became paralyzed, and yes, as
Okay,
soon
I
as your turn ends,
wasn't
it ends as
sure.
well.
No, okay. Oh, so then that just happens because I can't do anything.
Yeah, and then
Right.
this guy is going to
Okay.
not take a turn because he is hypnotic. What happens on it? It's just he just stands there, right?
He's
Nothing happens.
incapacitated. Hold on, let me look. Charmed and incapacitated. It only ends when he takes damage or if someone uses an action to wake him from his stupor.
Okay. And then it'll be Keldrin's turn.
Okay. I'm going to get right here. Since I can't get closer to that guy, just gonna turn my back on him and try to attack this guy.
Okay.
Natural 20. I will sink a level 1 Divine Smite into this.
Okay.
Just to kill him right
He
away.
is dead.
Cool.
Your minimum damage with the crit is going to kill him. He only has 22 HP.
Okay.
Because that's what, 16 plus you're using a D8 with the hammer, right? So that's 20. Yeah, you kill him. Minimum damage.
Yeah, minimum
Can-
damage. Kill him.
Can we describe our kills to see if the crowd likes it or not, since we're trying to entertain the crowd?
I'm gonna let you guys. But just so you guys are aware, there was no actual mechanical function to the crowd thing.
Oh, okay.
But yes, please do. Describe your kills.
As I am frightened of this guy, I say to the back of my mind, "No, the fuck I'm not." And then I will turn to this weird jester guy who stabbed me with his long pole. And as I, fucking aura walk towards him, I'm going to uppercut my hammer to his head as I divine smite it. And as I do so, sparkle starts flying out of his head, or of his the remain of his corpse as his head starts flying through the crowd.
You see that the Master of Cruelties looks to you and he says, "Nice."
I don't want to look at him, but I say thank you.
You see his barrier refreshes. It doesn't. He had this. It does. It seems to be of the same exact potency when this guy dies, but it refreshes.
Okay. Mechanically, can I walk down? Oh, I only have 5 feet of movement left, so it doesn't really matter.
I would say if you go this direction, because this thing is like a giant basin. So if you move down this way, yes, you wouldn't be moving towards him, in my opinion.
Okay. And then I just have to do a wisdom save for the frightened, right?
Yes, at the end of every turn.
Okay.
You're gonna make a wisdom save.
I'll make turn here, and then I'll make a save. 21!
You just succeed. You are no longer frightened.
Nice.
The act of murder makes me feel better.
Ah, that was nice.
And then this guy is going to poke his head out, and he's going to throw 3 daggers at you.
Yeah.
12, 11, and 17.
They all miss.
And then he pouts and he runs away. And then it is Father's turn.
I run out of my little hiding spot here. And I will... Let me make sure I'm in the right spot. Yeah, that'll do. Okay.
So-
Yep.
Go ahead first, and then I'll...
It was... I wanted to... Unsettling words on the big guy here. Tell him
So you are charmed by him, means you can't take hostile actions against him.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay. Well, then in that case... And I can't move towards him either. Oh, wait. I'm not feared.
No, you're not frightened. That was just Keldron.
Let me rethink then, because that changes things. If I can't hurt him, then I wouldn't do that.
And right now you're hostile to everybody.
Yeah. So I'm
I
thinking...
mean, I think,
that that
given your
guy's
general
dead.
direction, Wolfric and this guy are pretty close to the same distance, so I'd let you roll a dice to see which one you'd be able to affect. Or, like, who you would, red eyes towards. I would also say that you could also... we could add a third guy to that if you want with this guy, considering that he's already under one of your spell effects.
I would roll... yeah, I think I would probably attack... I'm not looking at Null. He is the closest, but I'm not really looking at him. I'd say
You guys he's like around a corner, and yeah, you wouldn't really turn to look at him given the nature of the spell. You're more like bloodlust right in front of you, run it whatever you can, hurt whatever you can right in front of you.
I honestly think it's between the 3 of them. I think even Smed's in range. So do you want me to
You can
roll?
roll a d4. Do a d20. 1 to 5 is Smed. 6 to 10 is this guy. 11 to 15 is Wolfric, and 16 to 20 is this guy. Cool. You affect the guy that you're already having your spell with.
Great. Then I will Starry Wisp that guy. Actually... Yeah, it's pretty much the only thing I can do, or that I would do.
Everyone is charmed by this guy, by the way, just so you guys know. Like, literally everyone except for, I think it was Keldron was charmed by this guy.
Keldron is immune to all things.
Didn't it?
I didn't get charmed by him.
Ended at the...
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, you didn't get charmed by him, but you got the other
I was
one.
still angry. Angy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It
Anyway.
ends-
Turn goes.
Did you say the charm ends at the end of your turn?
Yes, at the end of your guys'
Okay.
turn, the charm and the spell effect ends. He takes 9 radiant, and his hypnotic pattern ends.
Great. And then I'm no longer charmed either.
As long as it's the end of your turn, yes.
Yeah, I don't think I'm moving, and bonus action. No, I'm done.
Alright. This guy is dead. And then it's going to be this guy, who is going to... roll dice. I'll get to you in a minute. He is going to step up, and he is going to breathe a fire. I don't think he can get both of you, but he's going to fucking try. Nope, that's too much. He cannot get both of you, unfortunately. So he's just going to get you, Wolfric. Make a dex save. And he breathes it in a way that, like, just misses this guy. Because he can't attack. Because he's Charm. You take 12 fire damage.
Oh my.
Where are you at, Wolfric?
I'm at 5.
And then that will... This guy... What did he move? 10... 20, 25...
I'm not making it back to my turn.
35, 40... And then it's...
I don't think you're making it out of this tournament.
Noel, it's
I
your
don't
turn.
honestly. I think I die right here.
But you are going to...
So you do the same thing as the father. Roll for everything you have
you're
in
gonna
sight.
roll... Honestly, with who you are, the closest person to you easily is Null. Or Smed, so you can just straight up hit him.
Oh, that's it. It's an actual proximity thing. Okay, cool. So I just unleash on Smed
Yeah.
there. All right, bonus action, mark him.
You can't move your... or I guess you can move your mark, yeah. I forgot that I was dead.
And then I'll take 2 shots. $20.
That will hit.
Yeah, taking damage.
I was gonna say, have you taken damage this fight?
Yes, I have.
So fortunately, that means Colossus and Hunter's Mark.
But you guys are more dangerous to each other than my guys, do you guys?
No, I disagree.
Should be add my dex. I'll fix that.
How much do I take away?
So just 3 on the Hunter's Mark.
Ah,
So
right.
you only take 3.
Okay.
My bad. Let me fix it super duper duper fast because I just changed that.
What the fuck is it not?
Ability non-save. Okay. Second shot. Same number.
That will hit.
No Colossus because it's already proc this turn. Of course. Fucking god damn it, I wish it wouldn't auto the Colossus on fucking Hunter's Mark. So just 7 on the Hunter's Mark.
All right.
And then that'll be your turn.
That would be.
And then we move to this guy. Your charm ends at the end of your turn. And then it's going to be him who is going to read Stat Block. Hold on.
I like to imagine his stat block is like a piece of paper that's normal size, so he's got like this itty bitty little piece of paper between his hands and he's like holding up a finger.
One moment while they read.
He's reading he's reading the cue cards.
Yeah.
Alright, he's going to just try to keep it simple on you this turn, Wolfric. You know what? No. He is going to look at you, Null, and he's going to make a wisdom saving throw. You feel a tug, and because you're close enough, Father, do you want to take 2d10 psychic damage?
Wait, what's happening? I was reading something. I was distracted.
He is casting a spell, and it seems to be aimed at Null. And you know Null's over there, but you feel this weird tug at you when he's doing it. Do you want to take 2d10 psychic damage?
Yeah.
So you take 2d10, and I'll roll that, and then Null, you have advantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
That is 13, Father.
Got it.
Psychic.
16.
A 16 just barely fails.
Bummer.
Oh, wow, okay, I rolled really bad on the first 2 and then really good on the second 2. That is 24 psychic, and you are paralyzed until the end of your next turn. And then he's going to try to attack you once, Wolfric. And you do see that he has this weird, like, energy about him with this berry that he has around him. It seems to, like, encourage him, and he seems to attack you, and he seems to grant him this advantageous strike against you.
Yeah, I'm dead.
15, no. He has advantage, 15.
Oh, okay. That misses.
He misses.
Fuck.
And then, as his bonus action... I don't think you do anything, hold on. Ooh. He is going to He is going to run past you, Wolfric. And he's going to run up to Null. You do get to make attack of opportunity.
Okay.
He would not provoke one from you, Smed. He doesn't quite get to your range.
That's fine.
My shit is wrong for some
And then
reason.
he's going to make one attack against Null.
There we go. 30. Sorry.
That hits him. 25, Null?
Yeah.
He takes the full damage. You see that his barrier has almost dissipated entirely. It's 28 piercing, that's not spell piercing, and 14 fire.
Okay.
And then it is your turn, Smed. It is literally his whole turn.
Right. Object interaction. Ingrid, remove the arrows from my back. And then I will.
I'm gonna make a quick thing and say that these guys die because they shit themselves. This is a little bit stronger than I was anticipating.
Yeah. Oh, you're lying. Going from 50 plus to 12. Ow!
Yeah.
I went from 80 to fucking 15.
I think I should
I was
have
like 88.
I think I should have like 2 minions, but I maybe just so he can proc his temp HP effect, but that's it.
I went from 40 to only 7 because of Null.
Yeah, you guys hitting each other. I
Yeah,
think
that's
that's something. I think that's the hard part about the stat block that I'm using is you guys should be able to beat this thing pretty with some difficulty for sure. But the fact that it makes you guys do damage to each other because of the hostility thing is like something you can't really account for, unfortunately. It's hard to, at least. So yeah. Anyways, Smed, continue your turn. Sorry, I just wanted to.
Especially with Wolfric. If Wolfric got a chance to fucking smack the shit out of somebody.
I will go ahead and give myself second level cure wounds. And then I will move here and bonus action enlarge myself.
He is big. Oh yes, I get it. I get to put it on you. Enlarge.
Yeah, I remove the arrows from my back and just kind of gritting my teeth, throw them down. And as I'm growing, I slap where I was shot and just allow the burns to happen as I start growing and end my turn.
And then we move to you, Noel. Your turn ends. You're unparalyzed, Wolfric.
Go to the right. Go to the right.
To the right. Yeah, I think I see what you're talking about. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and or 30 with climbing down the thing. I'm going to bonus action, second wind.
Okay.
Great. And then
That's a pretty good roll.
yes, that was not sarcastic. I just schmack. I think my thing is bonus action. If I try to, yeah. So, yep. Big number.
Yes.
Big number.
13 damage. Oh, he's no longer affected. You see the barrier dissipates. You see his ability to like gain advantage from these attacks dissipates.
Great. I swing again.
Okay.
Not so big number.
That hits.
Okay. I rolled 1, 2, and 3 on my damage rolls.
15 damage.
And then
Does that resist?
I swing again.
Okay.
Big number.
That hits.
Oh.
Let's see, 4, come on. Aw.
And he takes the damage in full.
Yeah, that is it.
Okay. Keldrin.
Okay, I'm going to.
I die here.
Yeah, probably.
I kid.
I'm gonna kill you.
I tank these.
I can't believe you listened to me. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, shit.
Where else would I have gone?
I don't know. I'm joking.
Before anyone does anything else, Keldrin, you're moving. And that's fine.
Yeah. What's up?
I need everyone to do me a favor, because we haven't been doing countdown dice, and that's mostly my fault.
Oh.
I believe it's been... This is the second full round,
mine.
right?
Yes.
We're entering round 3, if I'm correct. So if that is the case,
Yeah, that
we
was
need
my
everyone
third.
to roll... Yeah, so everyone needs to roll. We'll just do it one turn at a time. So for after the first turn, on round count 0, I'm going to make sure to write notes for myself so I remember next time. Everyone roll a d12. Nothing is good or bad, you just don't want to roll ones. Okay,
Woo.
now everyone do it again for the second round.
But we keep flirting with that one to one.
I don't know.
All right, and you guys, so no tick downs. So we go ahead and we move to finish your turn, Keldrin.
Cool. Let me look at this real quick. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. I'm gonna pull out a wand, and as I pull it out, it's gonna start glowing in a rainbow color. You'll see like spouts of 5 different flames of flower shoot out the wand as I use my wand of the dragon.
Okay.
Oh, I pressed it twice. I don't know why I did that. Ignore that.
18 or 18?
It's not an attack roll. It's just a save. So 35 or 15 dex.
He is going to. Hold on. Actually, I don't know what his bonuses are. Just barely fail with a 14.
Oh yeah, he takes the damage in full unless he resists one of the 5.
He resists multiple of the 5. He's immune to poison, so he doesn't take. So that's 27. And he's resistant to cold, fire, and lightning.
Fuck, just like, oh my, it didn't really matter if he's sick.
27 to 22,
17.
20. Lightning, yeah, 17. 17 damage.
Hey guys, that's what I found out. He's resistant to those things.
He's resistant to cold, fire, lightning, and immune to poison.
Actually, this is a really good like wand just to fish out like.
It is indeed. If you're
Yes.
if you're curious about what something may be resistant or immune to, it's a good way to find out really quick.
Yeah. Okay. That's it for me for now.
All right, Father, it's your turn. God, you guys are gonna hate me next turn.
All
Yeah,
right.
he's gonna like just.
Yeah.
Well,
I should have healed, honestly,
Yeah, why'd you listen to me?
I'm gonna take a step here,
because I'm Wolfric.
and I'll use my
Fair.
object interaction to pop a cork on one of my healing potions, and I will gently pour it down Wolfric's throat with my
Just
action.
caressing his throat.
Yeah, I
while
was
you're
about to say,
pouring
yeah,
down in the middle of the
sensually.
fight.
Shh. Father's got you.
Uh,
Take communion.
Just
Let's see.
pretend it's blood.
I have it somewhere. Where is it?
It's red.
Oh, it
It's
doesn't
red.
list it.
It's the good Kool-Aid. Well, for
Sorry, I'm looking for it. There it is. Boop. So you take 9
Hey.
heals. And then with my bonus action, I will look to Null and I will give him a 2nd level healing word.
I appreciate it.
For 13.
13 healing. Anything else, Father?
I'm gonna run away. So let's see. That's been a 5, 10, a 15, 20, 25, 30, and I will
I can-
end my turn there.
I can imagine the father just like a frilly, like girly anime run away.
On his turn, he is going to turn to you, Smed, and he's going to begin casting that spell. He's going to pull that tug on you, and you guys see this weird, like, pulling of chains. All three of you, Keldrin, Noel, and Wolfric. Do you guys want to take 2d10 psychic damage?
Oh. How much health?
What was it
do
last
you
time? Like
have,
a
Smed?
wisdom, right?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
I can take it.
All right, I will choose not
Yep.
to.
I will not.
Then you have disadvantage on the saving throw, Smed.
All right. I lied.
You were the one.
It is 26 psychic damage, and you are
All right.
paralyzed.
It's like wisdom. I got a +7. Yeah, I'll
And
be
then he is
probably
going
fine.
to attempt to follow up and attack you.
No.
Actually, he's gonna use it. He's gonna use his bonus action to attack you. You're gonna see him almost like rush at you, but not have a lot of room to move, and he's just gonna kind of swing his firebrand fork at you. He hits you, and with a crit, that brings you down to 0.
All right.
And then he's
I
going
got
to use. He's gonna use his action, turn to you, Wolfric, and try to make an attack. The remaining part of his action, sorry.
Yeah, but yeah.
He rolls an 11.
Oh, thank you. That misses.
All right, Smed, go ahead and make a death saving throw and explain to the party what they see.
All right. Just give me 1 moment.
Please.
While he's doing that, do you guys enjoy that I do this, or do you guys think it slows down combat too much? It's annoying. What do you guys feel about me making you guys do the rolls and then asking for what happens?
I think it's interesting. But only thing is, I feel like there's so many ways to describe dying.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out of wisdom.
Or yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna end up repeating, for sure.
You see, as Smed is on the ground, kind of writhing, he tries to tighten up his muscles and stifle some of the blood loss in this sort of rage.
All right.
But I do like adding the narrative description. It makes it. It helps with my immersion.
Everyone, go ahead and roll their d12s
Oh, okay.
at round count 0.
Oh,
You guys might get really lucky and never roll 1.
there's a. Now that you say it.
That's why I said
Ow! Fucking. God damn it!
Yeah, Schmidt, blow it. You're gonna blow it, Schmidt.
I think my.
Damn. Never mind.
it. All right, no, go ahead and take a turn.
I think my desk maybe actually work.
Yeah. I've been sitting here watching. Smed's down. Wolfric's fucked up. I'm fucked up. Keldrin's fucked up.
It's a real fucked up situation.
Father's
I
next,
would
don't
be
worry.
built with fire, but it's.
Fuck it, we ball. I'm just gonna shoot at him. I'm gonna move Mark to him. Do I learn anything interesting?
Is it when you kill or when the creature drops to 0 with Hunter's Mark?
It drops to 0.
Okay. And what are you trying to learn?
Well, when the hunter feature, I
I'm
learn
not gonna remember
his.
what that is every time.
I know. I'm moving. It's resistances, immunity, or resistances and immunities.
We already learned, but it is cold, fire, lightning, and poison. His resistance is immune to poison.
Oh, and vulnerabilities.
He doesn't have any of those.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him twice.
Vulnerable to my sword.
Not at advantage.
10 will miss.
17.
That will also miss. Just barely, though.
Bummer.
Him being up in your face is making you shotgun your bow, and you're just unable to find like a weak point in the armor to be able to find an arrow to loose through it, and you just kind of like fire it into his armor.
Oh wait, I can't take that. Damn it. All right, that's it for me.
All right,
is so unfortunate.
Wolfric.
I mean, do I do anything else really? I smack.
Okay.
Who needs to live on it? Yeah. 27.
That hits. Him by himself with a few minions would have been fine. Because you guys are doing fine now. That you're able to, the minions are dead and you're getting up on him.
Yeah.
It's still dangerous, but it's not like... With all the other minions, you guys have been struggling. That hits. It's funny because if you think about it, you're insanely terrifying early, but like late game, you're really not going to.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Your scaling is not like a mountain peak. It's very much like you're insane early, but then you plateau. Like your damage isn't going to be as terrifying.
I mean, it's still a lot.
It's still a lot. Don't get me wrong, but like when things start resisting your shit, you're going to be at a point to where it's it's not going to add up or be as dangerous. He is bloodied off the not that attack, but the one before, the 18.
Okay. And then I'm going to bonus action brace up.
Okay.
So a D8 now, plus the con, which is 4.
Anything else, Wolfric?
Nope.
Keldrin.
Okay. I flank with Wolfric. And then I'll strike with my hammer.
Okay. That's how flanking works with bigger creatures.
Okay.
I would say when it comes to huge
majority.
creatures, you'd have to you have to cut off half the token. So like if you drew a line from you to him, you would cut the token in like half. I would say huge creatures, you can't do it with only 2 people because they're fucking gigantic and it's hard to flank something that's that big. And same thing with like bigger than huge, but there's
We have like
tokens.
multiple.
Yeah.
Yes, if you have like 3 or 4 of you like trapping the creature, I would say that yes, you'd be able to benefit from that.
Okay, and then I'll sink a level 1 divine one or a smite into this.
Okay. I don't think this does anything for you, but he is a fiend. I don't remember if that does for your stuff.
I
Extra
believe I get an extra D8 against fiends, so yes. And this will be necrotic if it matters.
It does not. He does not resist it. Takes 20 damage total.
Cool. I'll do 1 more attack against him.
Okay.
Regularly.
That hits.
13 bludgeoning.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Father Rene, brother.
Healing word at Smid.
Okay.
You're not done yet. Get up and help me heal. And then, that was my bonus action. For my action, I will use a cantrip. I will Star Wisp the bad guy.
You sure will.
For that,
Well, let's see if you do. You do. 8 damage. Alright. And then it's his turn. Oh, wait, I'm assuming that's his turn. Do you have anything else? Okay. He is going to look at you, Wolfric. Keldrin and Noel, do you guys want to take 2d10 psychic damage?
I'll take it this time.
It won't kill me.
So yes, you both take it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, so you have advantage on the saving throw. Wolfric. That's a wisdom save.
Cool.
And then that is
I should have taken it.
7 psychic to you both.
Okay.
You don't have to make the save, Keldrin. That was to Wolfric.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, nothing to you. Oh,
Why'd I
you're
help you?
paralyzed. Get fucked, nerd.
Yep.
Why are you worth it? Come
So you're paralyzed. He is going to strike you in your
Wisdom
face.
was my jump stat, okay?
on. It's fine.
That is a 21, Wolfric.
That hits.
You are crit. I am almost certain. Let me do the math. It's 24. That is. I'm sorry. That is 20. That is 32 damage minimum. So yeah, you're down. Or wait, what's your health? It's more than that minimum, but
Guess what? Yeah,
you have 1 HP. I have 2 HP. He does more than that with dice. That's my minimum was not dice, so he has 4 dice total, and that's enough to do 4 damage. So you do go down.
Huh?
His minimum damage without rolling dice, his extra dice, because his brutal crit minimum without rolling dice is 32 total. 20 piercing,
Oh, okay.
12 fire, and then I roll dice. So Wolfric goes down. As that crit
That's
happens,
bad.
Noel, he's gonna look at you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. As he says, "You're next."
17.
You barely manage to overcome the frightening effect of the creature threatening you, and then he is going to take his fork and he is going to smack the shit out of you.
Okay.
Natural one, he misses. Smed.
I will stand up and
Oh, you're no longer large.
I mean, if you heal Wolfert, he'll get his full turn because you're at the rear end.
mhm. I will stand up.
Actually, would he still be stunned?
Yes, until the end
Oh,
of his own
well.
turn.
Never mind.
I'll stand up and I will swing on this being with the
You
forge
did
fire.
come up in this turn,
So I don't
so you
get
only
the
have your
action.
bonus action. You just you
Alright.
don't get your action.
Bonus action heal. I'm going to heal Noel.
Okay. You look through the man's legs and see Noel with a crowbar up his ass, apparently.
Look, man, I was pretty sure I was going down.
And
Just,
that will end my turn.
everyone
That's
hold D12.
racist.
What? So now your butthole is made of meat?
Yeah! I have a digestive system.
Does
You
he
forced me to have one.
11 healing towards Noel.
It's like you.
I can imagine when like Null poops, it comes out like soft served ice cream.
You just put a cherry on top.
Gross.
After my turn, we all have to roll a d12.
Yes. Everyone already did. I was doing that while you were rolling dice.
Oh my god.
You guys are flirting with it. Alright, and then it moved to Noel's turn.
Point blank, pew pew.
Okay.
What that?
25 hits.
I'm assuming he's taking damage.
Yep. If he's full health, you guys are fucked.
Well, I'm gonna savage attack. Yeah.
Do you have you Hunter's Mark him or no?
I am. I just have to, because like, it'll automatically roll Colossus, so I have to turn Colossus back off the fucking roll Hunter's Mark.
I hate that shit.
Because it triggers on all damage.
Yeah.
Because they don't
Dude,
give you
yeah.
specifically weapon damage.
Yeah, I was like looking all over for a setting of like just the weapon. Like that's all I wanted to
You-
apply to.
Don't need it to do it again. He does die. How do you want to finish the madman that has rushed you and your party down?
So I missed the first two shots and I go really frustrated. And as he swings, he like kind of leaves himself like perfectly open where I can drive the arrow like up into his jaw and not the other side of his head.
And then as the creature falls, you see that the whole arena begins to like shimmer and shake, and then turn into a black room, just a dark room. You see brazier lights in the middle, and you see a few chairs, and then you see a doorway. Do you guys wish to take a short rest? You're not
Yes.
dying. You can get back up.
I know. I just wanted to see what I'd roll.
So short rest? Short rest?
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
Sure,
Healing, healing Surge gives you some of the hit dice you used back, right?
Only a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd get like 1 or 2 dice back at this point. I think it's like 1.
So yeah, I think we take one.
All right, I
half
will
rounded up.
use my channel divinities to restore my second level spell slots. And take that short rest. But first, while things are dissipating, I'll walk over and grab the 2 arrows and just walk up to Noel and just, I believe these are yours, and I'll just push them into your chest.
Take them from me and add them to the quiver.
I didn't send you the new cleric one yet, too. You gotta remind me to do that this week, Jimmy.
All right.
So I can send it to you. Because he does have an updated version. I don't think it did a whole lot, but it changed some things.
Oh my god.
I think it's mostly class verification.
Just didn't do the math for my healing right, like, at all.
Oh, okay, so his Divine Restoration works, so you can just spend a number of Channel Divinities and get that many spell slots back. So you'd only be able to get one level 1 spell slot back, right?
I thought it was half of your level. I may be wrong.
Yeah, so because we're using the alt one with him, right? I'm pretty sure you're using alt.
I think so. Let me double check.
So his reads, that one doesn't matter. As a bonus action, you grasp your holy symbol and expend 1 or more uses of Channel Divinity to regain an expended spell slots of a level equal to the number of uses expended. And we used 1, or no, you did not use 1, so you would be able to get a level 2, 1 level 2 at least.
Yes. So
I
one
forgot we
level 2.
did not use that. I gotta send you an update. Alright. You guys can indeed short rest.
Great.
For my fighter, make sure you're looking at feats, because you guys will level up at the end of all this.
I don't think I actually get.
Do you not get one at... Oh, I think...
No.
Oh, I thought...
He gets another fighting style, I think.
Because you get less with that one, right? Now, with the
Yeah.
fighter
I only the only extra one I get is a what is it?
It wouldn't be 12. 12 is default.
For 12, it would be 14.
Okay.
Yeah, I get an extra one at 14, and that's it.
Damn. You're not even gonna get one before you go fight the first Archdevil.
Katsuhan.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't, reviewed it yet. Because all the Archdevils have such different playstyles that, balancing a fight around each of them is going to be a little bit complicated to make it interesting and fun for the party. Plus, I have to take into account if I'm going to make you guys if you guys are going to full rest and fight them or not, etc., etc.
I don't want to already use my greater healing potion.
I will say, except for every other fight has a alternate win objective.
I rolled like fucking shit on some of my.
You're not supposed to. So for the next 3, up until the final one, you guys don't have to kill anything. It's recommended, but you guys don't have to kill anything. The last one, you will have to fight stuff off.
You're talking to a Wolfric, walk him down, Goroskar, okay? He's gonna kill shit.
Or like Wolford goes down Gorskar.
Okay. I mean, you get fucking... holy shit. You get stunned and crit by this motherfucker.
It is not fun.
I had 88 health, and after his turn, I had like 15.
Do you guys have any questions or anything regarding your short rest?
Do I want to use the rest of my hit die?
Yeah, that's what I'm sitting here. I left myself enough for a fucking tiny healing surge.
You guys have 2 more short rests, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have hit die for him, so...
And by the way, next campaign, I don't plan on doing it for Hell, because Hell's already going to be hard enough with all the shit going on. I am going to go to the default rules for long resting, short resting, and recovering of hit dice, just so you guys know.
I'm actually... no.
Huh?
Is there any... Huh? I don't know.
We don't do the default rules. When you long rest, I give you guys all of your hit dice back. That's not how that works normally.
Oh, okay.
You get I forget how many you get back. It's like half your level on a long rest.
Yeah.
Of short rest dice. I haven't played it in so long because I usually don't.
Yeah,
But
you get
in
half
terms
of
trying
your
to-
max level rounded down, I think.
I'll probably still round it up because round up for most things, but yeah, it is a little bit more brutal. I am probably going to be moving just for it to make more sense for campaigns. Going to be moving to gritty realism style resting too. Again, next campaign, but just a heads up. I am doing it in Ljos too for Sunday, but pretty much what that is it takes 24 full hours to do a short rest, but you can do it anywhere. You can take a short rest in the campfire, you can do campfire rest. Hang out outside, but it takes 24 hours of intended rest.
For a short rest?
Yes. Like, you have to relax and hang out and in one area, prepared to do it for 24 full hours. That is your rest, which means light activity for that 24 hours and rest. So it takes 7 full days to long rest in gritty realism. So most of a 10-day. And you can only do long rest inside of, like, protected areas, sanctuaries, safe places, things like that. So you can't take a long rest in the middle of the fucking woods. You would have to make it back to a settlement. Most of my campaigns after this one are going to be much more, like, happening over longer extended periods of time. So it makes more sense.
Did Prouds throw anything at us?
You guys did get some cheers. You guys got some, like, I don't want to call them boos, but, like, people seemed disappointed that you guys were getting back up sometimes. The crowd seemed to be super mixed right now, but you do seem to have earned quite a bit of favor for them. They do seem to be cheering you guys on because you guys are in the lead. Because, I'll just explain it now. Every time that you guys advance a die, the parties move like a thing. Like, because it doesn't matter who they are. So, like, if you got downgraded to a D10, they completed an area. If you go down to D8, they completed an area until they are at the end.
Okay, well, I am... Yep.
You good?
Yep, I'll be good for now. I'll probably do more shit when...
It is the time. I don't really think we need to run another one. I am trying to keep sessions within 3 to 4 hours max. And with combat, there's no way we're doing another one in like 30 minutes. So, that is a good place to call it. We should be able to get through, hopefully, all 3 of the other ones next time. And then the final one in the meeting with Mahadi should be able to be held the next session after. And then there may be one session after the meeting with Mahadi. If not, we will be moving back to the good characters after the meeting with Mahadi. So,
Hooray!
1, 2, maybe 3 sessions before back to the good characters.
Alrighty.
Don't forget to answer my weekly Q&A. I put a bunch of messages after it because I'm a dumbass, but just anything that you are curious about in Ljos or anything that I can develop and implement into the world that you're curious about that I don't have developed yet, whatever it is, just ask a general question that you guys are curious about as player or characters. And then I will see you guys next time. I have nothing else. Also, you guys hit pretty strong, but the one thing I am realizing with this party is that you guys are really good at single target, but because of how good you guys are at single target, your guys' CR is super skewed when including multiple creatures.
Say that again.
Because when you guys were fighting that whole group was, outside of him, he's 5,000 XP, by the way, so he's a CR 9. The other guys are all CR like 1. They didn't provide that much of a threat, but they took enough damage away because you guys spread the damage, and did just enough little tick damage that it made it insanely dangerous just having that much little guys around. Even though they're, like, on their own, they usually shouldn't even be counted at this point towards CR. And that was a deadly encounter, by the way.
Yeah, it was kind of rough.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was, like, in the middle of it. I was like, okay, these guys just shit themselves and die. Because, like, I was very much early with this party, specifically. Like, the good party, I think I'm fine. Because you guys don't have the same problems. You guys have a pretty good split and everything going on. With this party, I am much more in a testing phase where it's kind of like I kind of have to see how things happen before I can really figure out the CR. And I'm figuring out that when it comes to multiple creatures, at least more than, like, 2, you guys are going to, the CR is going to add up quickly. So when it comes to adding in creatures, I really do have to pay attention to the encounter budget when I'm making more than, like, 1 or 2 creatures hang around. I think with 1 creature, you guys are hitting way above your CR. I think with 2 creatures, you guys are probably a little bit above. Maybe it depends on what 2 creatures are. But more than likely, you guys are above on a 2 creature CR. I think anything more than that, and you guys begin to dip either the same level or actually below, because of how your AoE damage is a little lacking, which isn't bad. I will balance for it, just so you guys know. But that means certain challenges will seem a lot more challenging because of your guys' makeup. Make me stretch your guys' wings. Or skin suits.
I can only do that on a bonus action.
And that's my good character.
Not if I take them away from you.
That's true.
I mean, you could.
Will I? Probably not.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
But I could at any time. So you remember that.
Nuh-uh.
All right, gents. Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Have a
Joe.
good night.